promises. I won't go back on them, no. Girl, we gotta work it out right now. I swear I'll make you love again. I'll make you love again. Yeah.
Shout out to everyone here on the live stream. Thank you for coming on in, sharing your most precious asset with me, and that is your time. I'll be honest, you want to know the truth? I had some bad bowel movements, man, and I couldn't. The gas from whatever I had last night was just insane. I'm going to be dead honest with you guys, and I've been going through some pain, honestly, but we're back. We're ready to rock. It happens, man. It happens. I always wonder about those people who have to go live every single day at the exact same time. Like, what happens if you just, you know, bam, you know. Anyway, shout out to everyone here on the live. Thank you for coming on in, sharing your most precious asset with me, guys. And that is what? That is your time. That is your time. Eye to eye, face to face. I'm here with you right now, ready to rock. I'm going to give you my all, 110%. I go over the Bitcoin cryptocurrencies every single day. You think by now I would have a little bit of a knack for it. You think by now I would have a little bit of something to show you guys. I gave you alpha right here in a cup and handle. We talked about it on July 2nd. It is July 5th. It went up 102.8% gains. And it's a bear market, right? But we're back up. And now here's another thing. This fell out of a pennant. You can extend the pennant now and just say, you know what? Right back in the pocket. And then it even broke out and broke that trend line. So shout out to anyone that took the alpha call. We are blasting off and continuing. Came back down to a little bit of support here. Lost a little bit of percentage, but that was also my next region, 82 alpha. I've been longing alpha for a long time. I got alpha in the bag for a long haul. Shout out to anyone that got into alpha. It was just 31 cents. It is now 84 cents. This is why you can't be scared. If you get scared, you miss this stuff. All right? AXS, booming. All right? Breaking on out. We had it in this falling wedge. Eventually, it did round a bottom, make the cup and handle, and break to the upside. Cup and handles, guys. Cup and handles, cup and handles. Over and over and over again. It's cup and handle season. Sand. Look, bit of a cup with a handle in it. Also had a double bottom. We gave you sand right here. Sand up 43%. Congrats to anyone that got onto sand. So these are calls you would have taken had you been in either my Patreon or come to my live stream with a nice whiteboard and paid attention. So I'm just giving you in the first two, it's 10:33. We've been on for 3 minutes. I've already given you two calls that have gained 143% gains, 143 combined gains, 143% combined gains. And the proof is here. Like, I'm not forcing it. This isn't a bunch of smoke and mirrors. It's all here in the channel. All right. BTCUP was the call for us recently too. It would give it up and it would go up and give it all back. Made a nice little pump. I honestly would be honest with you. I got stopped out on this wick. This crazy wick, stop hunting wick was insane. Right here, this wick right here. They got me. I would have been up here making sweet, sweet gains. This was the trade. Here was my issue. I got in here. Should have put the stop loss as low as here. All right. Always go to the nearest low. I tried to play a little bit of a game. And I got burned. So don't play that game. And I knew better because that's not the game I play. But look at that stop. I mean, they came all the way down here. So what it is, I used this low here. I got in here, used this low, this candle low. But I was like right there. I mean, they must have hit me exactly at my stop loss. Normally I am low at this low here. I would have had to risk a lot more, but that would have been the smarter suggestion. I still would have been in the trade ready to rock. But, and we did lose half the trade. So we'll take a look at Bitcoin. We'll see what's going on. Bitcoin dominance. And we'll take a look at the coins. But so far, so good. Things are going very, very well. Seeing a nice pump in a lot of coins. Let's take a look at MATIC. MATIC above 120 would be super beautiful. Come on, MATIC. But right now, look at shoulder, head, shoulder, possible. Broke to the downside. Came back up. To me now, holding this 112, 110 level very, very nicely. Bounce there, bounce there, bounce there, bounce there, bounce there. It's bounced off this like 4 or 5 times. Been rejected a few times too. Oh, so cool. I didn't know that. Ah. So check it out. MATIC, USDT. Running out of room, as I say. Only a matter of time till this thing breaks to the upside and pumps up. So MATIC, USDT, looking hot to trot right now. To me, it's kind of broken out. And I don't know, it's broken out, or you could say it's still tight. Regardless, it's in a bullish way. It's in a very bullish way, to say the least. MATIC, USDT, running out of room. I continue to consolidate and to accumulate MATIC. Anywhere below $1, it is a steal. If Bitcoin breaks the 15K and MATIC goes back down to 60, 50 cents, that would be a blessing. It wouldn't even be the worst thing in the world. It would just mean you would have to wait longer to be even richer. That's all it would mean. So remember that. Say that again. I would have to wait longer to be even richer. Right now, you're going to get what you get, right? No matter what. These are going to be the prices. So, shout out to everyone here on the live stream. I appreciate you. Appreciate you guys. You rock, man. Look at this cool picture. Crypto lifer. So sick. Crypto wifer. Look at that wifer. Hilarious. Shout out to everyone here on the live. Thank you for coming on in and sharing your most precious asset with me. And that is your time, guys. And that is your time. Let's take a look at the chat. Let's take a look at the channel. Let's see what's going down as we get into Bitcoin. We're going to take a look at Bitcoin cryptocurrencies and show you what's going down. What a fun night last night. Pamp City to Wrecked City. Funny. MATIC has been in a funk. Phantom. What's up, brother? Good morning. Shout out to Jimmy Connors. Shout out to Chuck Buckland. Chris Buckland. Shout out to Rodney Robinson. Life is real, people. I believe you should too. Let's bomb the lifer. Wasn't ready to trade yet. Almost there, bro. I got you. 25th like I am. Good morning, lifer dude. Some foods cause weird reactions, micro allergies, intolerances all the time. When you gotta go, you gotta go. And those long ass streams. Pizza Man here. Shibi Swap up, fam. I feel you. Music show. Musical show or in a live. This guy. Listen to Mike J and everything will be okay. Hey Sam, put your 121 training session times in Eastern. I'm in the UK, so want to book a life trading with you. Yeah, they're Eastern trading time. UTC 4. Yep. Yeah. So if you book a session, you're 5. Usually you guys are 5 hours ahead of me, right? You're like 5 hours. I believe you're 5 hours ahead of me. Yes, you are. That's difficult to buy anything now. Have to wait. Some signs. Snipe link. Yeah, the link to my tutoring. If someone likes a link to the tutoring, it is below the live stream here. Right here, tutoring consulting, and it'll take you to basically my schedule, and you can book a one-on-one with me for $100. PayPal. You could also book it with cryptocurrency if you want to email cryptolifers@gmail. I also have a Patreon where you would have gotten the calls already, made 100% on alpha, would have paid for the Patreon instantly. So we give you profitable trades every single day consistently, and we show you how to find them yourself. I teach you every single day. I'm here on the live. I haven't gone anywhere. I'm still here every single day. July 4th, my wife was giving birth. I was in the hospital live streaming. You can go back and watch. You can't see the birth. No, we didn't go that far, but you know what I'm saying. And again, look, shoulder, head, shoulder. I can't make these things up. I show them to you every single day, and all we can do is trade the way we know how to trade. But you can see clearly a bit of a, shoulder, head, and shoulder behavior. And what would eventually happen? Well, we would break to the upside. Okay. Money. Boom. Sushi, man. And I'll trade this inverted drunken head and shoulder all the time. It's drunken, it's twisted, it's flipped, whatever it is, get it in. So let's take a look at Bitcoin, and then we can have fun. You can see I really want to get into the altcoins. I want to play. I want to frolic through the alts right now. There's a bunch of cool different charts. A bunch of things I'm looking at as well. So I just want to put things on your radar, get you guys going. But, you know, we got to do what we got to do and look at Bitcoin every single day. Okay. So I already tutored someone earlier today. 8 a.m. session. Shout out to you. Appreciate you. I was up at 7 a.m. shooting a video, getting it done, and then editing. Reminds me I actually have to get the video sent on over to the peoples. Bam, bam. Okay, so looking at Bitcoin. First thing I do is go to the daily, 3-day even. 3 days nice. And what you could do is you want to make basically support and resistance lines at all times, okay? Extremely important that you're making a support and resistance line, all right? Why is that? Well, I want to know what's happening, okay? I want to see here that we had some stoppage from the price. I want to see some here we had stoppage in the price right there as well. And you begin to build a picture of where the price had a nice... And look at this beautiful double bottom forming on the daily. If that starts to form out, that will form a beautiful double bottom. Everything will look la-ti-da, so to speak. All right? So Alt-H or Control-H... I believe, yeah, or Alt-H or Option-H will be your quick horizontal line, all right? And so you're going to make your horizontal lines wherever you feel like the price had a little bit of an issue or had a little bit of support, right? And so this is it. And that's why everyone was so worried about Bitcoin dropping too. The 3 days is above the 200-day moving average, by the way. So, and there's no death cross. So death cross on the daily, daily's not as big as the daily is. It's not that heavy of a time frame once you become a weekly trader. Once you start, and I'm talking big money, like, and it may sound, once you start making big money on the weekly time frame, like you start seeing things exactly for what they are on the weekly, and you take them, bam, bam, bam. I mean, once that starts to happen, you'll know, like, so to me, the daily, yeah, it's good, but it's not like, it's not going to ruin me. You know what I'm saying? It's not going to completely ruin me. So. So, I'm looking at this. Falling wedge for sure, right? Without a doubt. Negates the idea that we were ever in a bull pennant that could break to the downside, a bear pennant, you know. So right now this would be highly unlikely. The last time I saw a falling wedge break to the downside, but you know what, anything is possible for Bitcoin, so I'm not going to tell you. And we are high on the daily, which, you know, that's what, this is my concern for. I'll give you the bad news and then the good news. So up a little bit. Maybe could we even double top up here and get some action? Which could actually happen. Then the daily could reset. So best case scenario, boom. A week from now, we're sitting pretty at 40K after this big boom out. All right? So this is the best case scenario, in my opinion. All right? Worst case scenario that like we do break down. Bearish retest. And, you know, and we drop back down to 9K, 8K. I don't know. I don't see that. And I know I'm not trying to be a moon boy. And honestly, we're going to take it day by day. So I'm not going to tell you we're going up for sure. Put all your money in right now. But you've seen what I've been doing. I'm just saying, a lot of people, I show you exactly what I've been doing. And if people paid attention, I put $7,000 into Bitcoin at 32,400. All right. I put $5,000 in Pancake Honey LP, paying 2.5. Any concerns? I don't know why you'd be concerned. No, I'm a noob, but one thing I know is buy and hold Bitcoin over everything. That's what I do, man. Rodney Robinson is, honestly, you're not if you're onto that, you're not a noob. You know what's going on in the world. Like, you are gonna make it through this, right? So ideas for Bitcoin right now. Could we double top up here, get a nice move on the stochastic, and then reset? If not, do we reset right now? All right. So here's one idea, and I'm projecting for you guys right now into the future. I'm using my own projection tools to project into the future. There's an idea here that we come up a little bit, fake out, back down, come back down somewhere here, fake down, and then make our move. And they get the shorts and the longs again one more time. They fake everybody out, and we retest, you know, either 24K or at least 29K one last time. You know, I personally think we have bottomed. Bottom. 2 times we could have broken 30K or 28K here and really started our rally to the downside. So much buy pressure came in there. Another thing I'm talking about here is, fine, the 3-day will come up a little bit. So what I'm hoping for is we get a pump out of the 3-day, a dump out of the 3-day. The weekly takes over in all sense of the way, and we're ready to go. I've shown this to you numerous times about the weekly time frame, okay? That I believe the weekly is showing some signs, okay, of hidden bullish divergence. And that I believe that the weekly could pump for us pretty nicely, okay? Okay, so another thing I believe is that no one is really looking at this. And I don't see any channels focusing on the basics. Like, sometimes the basic stuff is right there. Everyone's using 1,000 oscillators and flipping and slipping. It's like, come on, dude. Buy right now, buy right now, buy right now, and buy right now. Like, you can get a half a Bitcoin for 15K right now. I mean, that's not going to last long. I'm telling you right now, that is not going to last long. That is going to be something that is going to be ephemeral. Short-lived, my friends. Short-lived. You're not going to get it, like, you know. Okay. Check it out. So we have a swing up to swing up here on price, okay? And we have a swing down on RSI. That is called hidden bullish divergence. Tells us that the trend will continue to the upside. Call it bullish divergence if you want even. But it's, and then we're super oversold on the stochastic. I mean, on the weekly time frame, this is where you want to be getting things. I'm telling you. Like, you look at MATIC right now on the weekly time frame, and you miss out on these low prices for MATIC. Like, you're gonna kick yourself. Like, this is telling you that you're gonna get a big time target for MATIC. You know, going to $3.16 just to begin. Then it's gonna have to probably come back to the 189 and then start its move. But this thing is, and the weekly, man, it can do damage on the weekly. Like, MATIC was tiny. It was pennies. It's up 100x or more. I mean, MATIC was pennies, man. I showed you the first time I ever traded MATIC yesterday on the channel. It was for a penny back in November of 2019 was the first time I ever traded MATIC. I've been trading these coins. Guys, I've known about coins. A lot of you have just found out about. I've known about them for 2 years almost already. I've been in the game for a mad long trading these coins for a long time. A mad long time. All about alpha. We gave you alpha on a platter in a cup and handle. Talked about it. Honestly, I didn't think the target would go that high. Unbelievable. My target was like, just, you know, play it right there. Still big target, you know. But boom, I mean, thing just kept ripping. And once it got above the 200-day moving average, it was gone. Absolutely gone. Absolutely gone. So check it out. ETH up too. All the up coins took a nice hit. RUNE, they were all nice little pick me up for RUNE too. THORChain, and they're all breaking out of these bear pennants, quote unquote bear pennants. Let's see if it's sustainable. Let's see if it's sustainable. We're gonna take a look at what we want to look at. We want to look at BTC on a possible trade too for the day. Is there a trade for Bitcoin right now? What do we see? What's going down? Well, falling wedge, right off the bat. Let's clean some of my other work up here. Falling wedge, okay? Double bottom played out. You know, didn't hit the whole target, but hit close to the target. Rejection from what? 200-day moving average. Couldn't get by it. Couldn't get by it. Eventually, we're going to have to break through it. There's going to be a time where we meet. How do I know that's probably happening? Well, we see the 21-day crossing the 50, crossing the 80, crossing the 100. It's coming for the 200, right? We got the golden cross on earlier time frames. Right there on the 1 hour, we got a golden cross, the play down, the golden cross. Eventually, that's going to be a solid cross, in my opinion. Same here on the 30-minute and same on the 15-minute. Getting very tight, too. Moving averages getting tight is always a catalyst for a break to the upside. Right now, we're getting the tight moving averages. They're starting to curl to the upside. Things are getting very, 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 very tight. I can see them all kind of moving together soon right here and getting tight. That's going to be a catalyst for a break to the upside. I talk about this all the time. I've shown it on the channel numerous times. I've back tested it for months and months on end, for years, literally multiple time frames, back and forth, tight moving averages. Look at the double bottom forming here too, which I haven't even seen or talked about. First time I'm seeing it. But there's a bit of a giant double bottom here forming. Cup and handle may begin to form, you know. Okay. We have a bit of a smaller cup and handle as well. So just building signs of why I don't believe we're bearish. Okay. Now, what I don't like to see, but right now, look, 4 hour, boom. So you trade the 4 hour. Whenever these stokes turn, you trade them. When they turn, you trade them down, you trade them up. Remember? So we've been in this trade for a while. This was the idea here, was to trade this pattern. But so far, so good. Momentum's still in our favor. Take a look at that 1 hour is double topped, and then it's kind of pointing to the upside right now. Let's take a zoom into it, though. It's going flat. It may cross again. Interesting. Getting some indecisive looks here, but when I look at it, you can see Bitcoin is running out of room. It's getting very tight. It's getting very tight. You could almost put it in that in a pennant there. See that? Like we just have it. See, it's in a pennant right there. And it's running out of room here. Break to the upside. It is in a rising wedge, right? 68% chance of a breakdown. And which would hit the target here, 30K. So 68% chance this breaks to the downside. Just putting this on the radar of radars. And the daily's got looking at it too. Daily could possibly dump on us, you know. So daily suggesting one more low, and that would complete this pattern too. Look, up, down, up, down. So I'm watching the 4 hour closely. I want to see how good we can perform. So far, not the best, but we did come down. We finally had the cross right around here. We boomed up. Not bearish engulfing though, I think. Yeah, almost, but not completely. Indecision doji right here, star doji. And we're going to see if we break this trend line. So here's the deal. The idea was to begin a short, remember? If we didn't get past 36K, was to open up a short. Came back down. I would have closed the short at the bottom of the you know, down here. I suggested everyone, let's close the short. It's over. We then opened a long up, all right? Up. Right? You want to open the long up off of the stochastic. And we did this on the 1 hour even. And then ride the 4 hour up with it. Stay in the 4 hour. We got rejected. Strange. I wouldn't have taken profit here, but you know, we did break above previous resistance. You could then bring the stop loss there. Could have gotten stopped out in profit, depending. Knowing me, I'd still be in the trade. I like to long my trade till it's done. I was in BTCUP and I did get stopped out of this trade. $300 on 10K. All right. Now look, coming up here, boom. So entry again. Stop loss. And to me, it's just not like the risk to reward ratio isn't there now. It's 1.5 to 1. See, this would have been nice because you get in on the trend and you have a bigger target. Same with here. Now when we get tighter, it gets more of a, it's more of a, buy and, so now you would just buy bottom trend line. Accumulate bottom trend line if you're bullish, right? I'm in between at the moment. 1.2%. I guess that's not too bad right there. That's a 4 to 1 risk reward ratio. If you can put the stop beneath the previous low right there, that's not the worst trade on the 4-hour time frame, right? Still in your favor with momentum too. So, that's okay. So you'd enter, let's see here. You'd have to enter right now. Stop loss 1.5%. Stop loss is at 33,590. And you're just trying to get to the top of the bigger target here. Back to 35,900. And you could even go small ball at 35,284. Right? Just that once you're up in the trade, depending on how you feel. High risk trade. 1 hour is kind of in our favor, kind of not. We got to watch it a little bit too. So a little indecisiveness. We are holding trend line, but even a shoulder, head, and a possible shoulder there. Right? Am I wrong? Okay. No real bearish divergence yet. Nothing really crazy. Everything seems pretty locked in together. And do we have bullish divergence? No real crazy bullish divergence either. If we go to the 15-minute, a little bit there, slightly, and we got it to play out, but not all the way, So levels to watch. Bitcoin needs to break above 35K. If it can't break above 35K, I'm still, it's forming a downtrend. You see what I'm saying? Good thing is here, higher high, right? Higher low. We didn't get the higher high though. Right? So we're forming this pennant, running out of room, getting tight. We'll watch to see what Bitcoin does. The trade on the 4-hour would be to get in now. Stop loss here, ride it up. 5.8% back to about 36K. All right. But then again, you're going to be oversold on overbought on the 4-hour and overbought on the daily time frame. Some indecisive moves right now for Bitcoin. Right? The trades were a lot easier throughout the week. Now we're getting into this nitty-gritty really tight place where things are getting really tight. So, got to look at it a lot closer, right? To me, the daily is extended. When the daily gets extended, I take warning, right? So, there's a chance that we could drop down too. So, watch that. What is today is Tuesday after holiday, right? Also, less volume depending on the week too. So now I believe if Bitcoin can go sideways, wouldn't be too bad. And there's an idea that Bitcoin could be going sideways. So there's our breakdown for Bitcoin. So the only trade I would see would be that 4-hour trade. And then we could look at the 7-minute for a possible scalp or see what's going on. But a lot of indecisive up and down. See, even on the smaller time frames, a lot of chop. So I'd be wary of the chop. Take a little break from Bitcoin right now. All right. We did good trading it. Now it's going to go up or down. It's going to be tight, and that's going to affect a lot of the altcoins too as well. All right. So let's take a look at Bitcoin dominance. All right. That's going to give us kind of an indication of if we can have some room to breathe with the altcoins or if we should be back off the altcoins as well. All right. That's why it's important to look at Bitcoin dominance. So Bitcoin dominance sitting at 45. Has been collapsing very, very nicely, falling down as we kind of were looking at on the 4-hour time frame, right? Now, it is oversold soon, though, telling us it may want to make a move. Shoulder, head into shoulder, too, seems to be collapsing down. Beautiful that it came to the top of the trend line, and I was hoping for a breakdown, right? We were high on the oversold 4-hour 2 times, too, and both times we would break to the downside. Beautifully done. We also broke through trend, and we also see the 50 crossing. This is really nice. 21 crossing below the 200 is a bearish sign for Bitcoin dominance. So there's your altcoin rally right there. Bitcoin dominance breaks through, right? The daily really is getting ready for a pump, though. And the 1 hour did come down and double bottom. So saying that this may come up again a little bit. Restructure. 4 hour as well. So it looks like your altcoin rally kind of may be slowing down. And once this pops again, it's going to be hard to trade altcoins. So when this trends back up to the upside, which may be only a little bit, hopefully, not all the way, and then hopefully comes down bigger, because then we have a bigger set here. The weekly is going to be overbought at one point, and then it's going to dump. But we got some time. This could take 2 weeks. The weekly takes time, right? But overall, Bitcoin dominance could drop on the bigger time frame. Looking good for the altcoins for I think in late July, early August, something like that. The daily time frame says that it might actually begin to pump or double bottom here, or so it says maybe a little sideways action for dominance. But I don't think alts are going to pump as hard as they did last night. So I just heed warning on the altcoins, right? Now we're going to take a look at total too. That's the entire market cap. Total is the entire market cap of all the crypto assets. And so far, so good. Remember, I said, I hope we break out of this. And can we get above 1.3 trillion? So we broke the 1.3 trillion. Then we wicked to 1.35. And now we're holding nicely. We bounced really nicely off $1.38 trillion. And so far, look, we're forming this nice trajectory to the upside. I want to see us break this top trend here at 1.481, basically 1.5 trillion. We break $1.5 trillion. And things will kind of set off to be, I think, better off. And we'll show signs of breaking to the upside again. Bit of a cup forming here in a bowl. We did bounce into what's called the golden pocket. If you see the Fibonacci we have drawn here, we fell right into the golden pocket between the 0.618 and the 0.65. Right there. It's as if it was a coincidence, which nothing is a coincidence in my life. And I don't think that was a coincidence at all. So, like that we saw that, the drop right in there into the golden pocket for total. This is the entire market cap for all of cryptocurrency. Look, rising wedge broke to the downside. Hit the target of the rising wedge, right? Price falls, bang. Tells you that we can start to break on out now. We've hit the bearish target, okay? We look at that weekly time frame, and we are oversold so bad. It's a matter of time. We are getting very close to the reset here. We're getting very close to the breakout. I'm telling you, if we haven't already kind of began to dig our way out already, slightly, we're getting very, very close to it, okay? Shout out to everyone here on the live. Thank you for being a crypto lifer. If you'd like to get some merchandise, there is a link to merchandise right here. Merch. And we have all types of free merch and, no, not free merch. We have all types of cool merch. Phone covers, cool hoodies. Some of them say funny things. Down with the bank. This one says crypto is life. Crypto is life. Crypto is life. We have one that even says banks are for robbing. But that's, it's all fun and games, though. Crypto is life. Satoshi lover is another one. V-necks. We got it all. Face masks. Horrible. Banks are for robbing. This one right here. Pretty cool. See that one? That hoodie is cool. It's an Aussie because I have a VPN on, I guess, which I didn't realize. Let's see. I didn't think I had my VPN on. I don't think I did, but I guess it remembers. The cookies must remember where I was at one point. So, check it out. Yeah, also have a bunch of links that help the channel. Coinbase, Binance, KuCoin. Those are all referral links that help the channel. TradingView, 3 commas, Brave browser. Also, if you're not using the Brave browser, the browser reimagined. 3 times faster than Chrome. Better privacy by default than Firefox and uses 35% less battery on your mobile phone. Download Brave today. I'm using Brave right now. That's how we're giving you this amazing live stream. So, thank you for Brave there. No, they are not sponsoring me. I just love Brave, and I use Brave all the time. I never have to watch an ad when I'm watching YouTube ever. So, shout out to everyone here on the live. 157 people watching, 75 likes. Can we get the likes up to the watchers, please? 12K Bitcoin. Hi, gotta grab me one of those. Me like it. They're going up with BTC, just shaking out more paper hands. Hell yeah, I gotta grab me one of those. How's comp looking? Nice. I'll be heck mining. 12K BTC master checking out the merch. Shout out 12K BTC. I don't think so. I highly doubt it, but you never know. So look, on the weekly time frame, telling us that we've hit the bottom already, and we're probably starting to build our way out of this movement. So total says we're on our way. So far, so good. If we could just hang on, the entire market cap's looking bullish. right now. Okay, daily says that we need to have a reset. So daily, daily says daily says no, we might have a little bit of a drop, maybe a double bottom, maybe we retest. Levels to watch. We cannot, I repeat, we cannot break 1.25 trillion, 1.25 trillion. If we break $1.25 trillion, and we have to retest 1.1 and then back to 1 trill, and that's going to be no good. So I'd like to see us get above this Fibonacci level here, the 618, the 0.5. Right now we're kind of getting rejected by it. You see rejection, got close again on a wick. I'd like to see us get above this, hold above the 0.5, which is about 1.43 trillion, and then on the way to 1.5 trillion. Dow is a downtrend since opening. Can anyone how to withdraw from Voyager? I don't know how to use Voyager. Never used it before. Now, here's Total 2. This is all the altcoins. They're in a beautiful bull pennant, kind of falling wedge idea. It's what we call flagging. And I can see this breaking to the upside. It bounced off the 618, right? It bounced right off the golden pocket again, too, as well. They took all the alts to the golden pocket. It could come back down one more time. The daily is high. Overbought on the daily time frame. Tells us that we're going to have to come back down and test the 618 one more time. $600 billion. So it's looking like we're going to get one more thing. Honey Poker is launching tomorrow. Sweet. If we break out target, we'll be around 12K. ETH, he means, for Ethereum? 12K Bitcoin. I don't know what he means. Okay, so here's the deal. $778, right? $billion. So far, so good. I don't want to see us break, and we're above the 200-day moving average on the daily time frame. Beautiful. Look, we broke above it. We did not get rejected by it. That's a really good sign that the market cap wants to continue to bust to the upside. I'm telling you right now. Very, very healthy sign that we're above the 200 on the daily time frame. So something that I want to talk about, that's beautiful. Very, very beautiful. All right. So there's Total 2. There's kind of our walkthrough what's going on in the markets today. Possible trade for Bitcoin, little sideways action. And let's see what's going on. Let's take a look at the Dow Jones Industrial, and I'll give it to you straight. So the Dow, look at the Dow, beautiful. It is high on the daily. It's going to come back down. So look for the Dow to bounce down on the daily time frame. These things happen. Could have double topped and come down easily. But yeah, and it could even go sideways through here, right? But the Dow's still looking bullish to me as long as it can stay in this bullish pattern. If it doesn't leave the pattern, it will be bullish completely. Look, it fell out, came back into it as well. So looking at the Dow Jones Industrial, nothing really here to see too crazy. Let's look at the 4-hour time frame. Yeah, also has to come to the downside. So we're overbought on the oscillators. It happens. Let's take a look at that weekly though. That weekly wants to reset, which is interesting, and come to the upside too. So telling us that the overall trend should be okay. Maybe sideways action for a week or two, but the overall trend wants to pump to the upside on the Dow, especially on the weekly time frame. So things looking pretty good to me. Yeah, very similar to Bitcoin though. The daily is too high. It's funny, on Bitcoin and the Dow, the daily is now overbought. So Total 2. If we break it, our target will be around 12K. Can anyone how to withdraw from Voyager? Don't know how to withdraw from Voyager. Band finally making a bit of a pump too. Remember, Band was just $5 just yesterday, 2 days. So here was the call for Band. Why do we get into Band? What was the why? What was the look? Well, I saw that it was in the bit of a pennant here, running out of room. The idea was to break out. It came back for the retest, opened on the retest or the breakout, boom, and it boomed on out. So Band even came up with a little bit of a pump. Got rejected by what? Previous highs right there. See that? And what? The 200-day moving average. Can you check out HBAR? Shout out to Noel for $4.99. Super chat. I appreciate you. We will take a look at HBAR real quick. Take it away, HBAR. Would you like to? What pair would you guys like? USDT pair or the BTC pair? Let me know. I'll do the USDT by default just for beginners because a lot of beginners have no idea what, I try to explain BTC pairs and they're just like, whoa. You sell your coins and withdraw USDT. It's easy at Voyager. He's like, that's how you do it. Okay, so take a look at this. Double bottomed, came up. It needs to break trend line. If it doesn't break the trend line, right? And it's also following Bitcoin very, very closely. So if Bitcoin's back and forth and sideways, we don't have really full conviction on the move, then it's going to be the same for these alts. We'll take a look at the 4 hour. It could be curving to the downside here, suggesting maybe a little more downside. And so that the idea was it has to hold 17. If it breaks 17, highly likely it comes back down to 16. And if it breaks 16, highly likely it comes back down to the bottom of the pattern here and bounces off of about 14. So it, chance it comes back to the downside. Let's take a look at what the daily chart looks like. Yeah, still some downside action for this. This looks like it's coming down. Got rejected for trying to break on out. And it looks like it's going to come back down to test one of my 2 levels here before it breaks to the upside yet again. Okay. 1 hour is double bottoming. That's your good sign. So suggest like we could break to the upside of this. So, but going sideways. And 4 hour has some bullish momentum. However, when I double check in this, it's pointing down now, and just looking at that, till that flips up, I'd watch that closely. So some indecision tones for it. Daily says that it has to reset and come to the downside though, regardless of what the smaller oscillators do. So I'd say HBAR, you might be able to get back at 16, anywhere between 14 and 17 cents would probably be a good idea to scoop it up. But if it holds these regions, it's bullish. And so you want to draw this trend. If it holds this trend line, it's very bullish. And I would then buy the break above the 200-day moving average at about 21 cents. I know y'all get all the way up to 2 FASS and put it in nothing, even an email. Link. I follow Adam and Comp, guys. It's had major volume for like the whole week. Just a few like big coins break out and don't come back like Comp. You miss it, you miss it. Nice. Looking for 14, 16 cent area. Yeah, no, we talked about Comp. Looked at Comp for a long time. Comp been pumping. And there's our trade for Comp breaking out of this, falling wedge. Right? And then I made a bit, basically, I kept watching Comp, and I kept telling everyone yesterday about Comp, and I said, guys, watch Comp. Look for it to break to the upside. Open your pattern here, 3% loss, for a 33% gain. And boom. So congrats to anyone who took the Comp call. Congrats on the call for Comp. I mean, we put out a lot of trades. I saw a lot of bullish things going on yesterday. They were looking good to me. Right now, Comp looks like more. It may want more. So look, I'll put this trade confirmation out. Congrats on Comp, though. I mean, 33%, not all the way, but let's see how much it was from where the high was, or where you're at even now. Yeah, 20% gains. Man, we went over so many coins. Shout out to XRP Musa. Horrible. LOL. Comp took off. Never came back. Down, I meant. All the way means SMS 2-factor and put the code in and nothing. Just says on that window screen. So frustrated. Huh. Sushi can kill it. DM someone, show someone maybe some screenshots if you, block out some things, whatever you got to do, and see if we can help you out, man. Okay, I got the YieldParrot was just sent to me. The Space Vaults, only TVL 3.5. Looks pretty interesting. Golden Lorry. Ooh, Golden Lorry. Lorry B&B. Galactic Banana. They got the banana in there. Earn banana and Lorry. Space Cake. Earn cake and Lorry. Interesting in the TVL. I like dual asset earners. It's always a blessing. Okay. Very quick. 639%, 1,200% APR. 1,014% for the Lorry BUSD. Interesting. How much does Lorry cost right now? Can't see this. The bottom there. Usually I can. Let's see. Buy Lorry. This was just sent to me from a friend. Thank you. Appreciate you, Marlon. He's always looking through these farms and finding farms. I don't know how safe these farms are. I think THORChain is more of the one we want to be looking at, though, for sure. So I will be looking more at THORChain with you guys. I think THORChain's hot. Shout out to Ray with the $20 super chat. Appreciate you, Ray. Thank you very, very much. Let's see what's going on right now. Ton Lin, this is how you get this answer. Lifer, what about CQT? Okay, let's take a look at CQT. What about BitTorrent, BPT? Telegram is great. I'm glad I joined. It's this chat 24/7. Shout out to Trent, man. Come on in. Hit the Telegram room and ask if stuck. Yes, sir. That will get you a deep dive for sure. Looking fresh with that polo, homie. Appreciate you, Muser, man. Shout out to you, my friend. Shout out to XRP Muser all the way. SMS, yeah. Horrible comp. Man, we gave so many calls the last 2 days that pumped really, really hard. Unbelievable calls. Pumping nicely right now. People jumping into Bitcoin, man. They're FOMOing in. I'm telling you right now. Shout out to everyone here on the live stream. 176 people, 92 likes. Can we get the likes up to the watchers? It's like this. Look, you hit the like button. Make sure you hit it. Turns great blue. It's awesome. It makes you feel good. Like button or super chat, either one. This is a YouTube channel we watched earlier hour that analyzed Bitcoin to go down to, but I said I won't believe that until I hear from the liver. There's a lot of people coming up here saying the same thing. Love this channel. Anything is possible, honestly. The weekly is low. You know, it does suggest that there could be one more push to the downside, and I'm not saying it's not possible. All right? I'm not saying it's not possible by any means. Okay? So, we're looking at comp right now. Congrats if you took comp. We hit comp. We hit alpha. We hit sand. We probably hit like 10 other trades. You name it. So many trades popped for us. I hope my lifers traded yesterday. And if you're just learning, it's okay. If you didn't trade yesterday and you're just learning, good for you. I appreciate your discipline. That's what you're supposed to be doing. You're not supposed to trade unless you feel comfortable knowing exactly what you're doing. All right? So now, let's take a look here at comp. It's in another flag for me, and it's double bottoming on the 1 hour. Tells me that we might be able to get another push out of this puppy, man. Bottom of the trend line, right? So, perfect entry with low stochastic. Let's take a look at the mock day. Let's take a look at the mock day, man. How's the mock day looking? It's a healthy mock day. Nice, good mock day, brother. Okay, so look. It could be double bottoming here with a bit of a W, right? Little small W on the right side of the bigger W. I've seen that, and it plays out. Makes sense. Hitting the 21-day moving average, beautiful place to get back into a trade after a bit of a pump. Where's the stop loss? You could go as low here as 5% or just kind of keep it real here. So here's our entry. 5% stop loss. Another 30% gain for comp, possibly coming. Interesting. So comp at 500 says that the possible target here on the 1 hour could get us all the way back to 652. So there's a trade for comp. If you miss comp, it's double bottoming here on the stochastic. Possible move for comp coming. So put that on your radar, guys. Comp. Possibly more. Okay. DEFIPERP. This is all of DeFi put together. This thing is roaring. Look at it. So DeFi is hot right now. And it popped. Let's take a look at it on the daily time frame. DeFi is breaking out of this falling wedge it was in and pushing to the upside. Look at that. If it breaks above the 200-day moving average, very bullish for DeFi. So far, getting rejected, right? Bit of a bearish cross right there with the 200, the 50 crossing the 200. But I've seen it turn into nothing. So we'll see what happens here. Closely looking at DeFi right now and what it's doing, but it's starting to show signs of life. Getting a bit of a move here to the upside. Again, I would like to see it break above this level of support from 8 to 10. It's at, these are, I think the billions, or it might even be a level more of like a number, but it's more of like, it actually might be a market cap of all these coins put together. Might be like 82 billion market. I'm not exactly sure the number, and I should know, but I just know that it's the health of the market. When it goes up, there's more money in it. When it's going down, there's less money in it. So dollar index, right? Let's take a look at the dollar index. Did a bit of a double bottom here. Very interesting on the daily time frame, but pointing to the downside says we have a lot more down to go. So dollar's actually starting to dump on the daily time frame. Okay, see that? So I'm suggesting that we just have the dollar fall to the downside, right? So look at the smaller time frame. Yeah, it's coming up, but she's getting extended soon. So it's hard to trade some stocks and alts a little bit, but telling us that the dollar's kind of at the end of its leg and probably going to be at around 88 again. Not too long, for probably about 2-3 weeks from now. And the Dow's still looking pretty healthy, but just has to do a bit of a reset. So look for a struggle in the market for basically today is Tuesday. So Wednesday, Thursday. Looks like not till Friday afternoon, then the market will close. So looks like you're gonna struggle through the market for most of the week until Monday, Tuesday. Recovery for the daily time frame will be back. And then the weekly will be up to ready to rock. So I see the Dow having a very strong summer, August into September. A very strong move. That's what the chart suggests. Show me the charts, I'll tell you the news. Telling you we're going to have a big move. Okay. Shout out to everyone here on the live stream. Thank you for coming on in. I appreciate you guys. Just get the likes up to the watchers. That's all I ask. Become a true lifer. Pay it forward. It would be awesome. Get us to 200 people on the live stream. Look in the description below. Things starting to look bullish to me. Some alts starting to make some moves on their own. Aave, SNX, Comp, and SUSHI. It's true. It's true. And what's cool too is they're breaking out. Look, inverted head and shoulders on SUSHI. Another move that we kind of called and talked about. Would it break the neckline? Once it breaks the neckline, gone. Get in on the shoulder, we're gone. So boom. And that's how you play these. Break into the upside, man. SUSHI doing its thing. AVAX booming, right? And these are also cup and handles. It's like never mess with the cup and handle. NDL, never dealt the life. But never say never either. Oops. But look at the cup and handle, man. And never, yeah, I mean... don't go against the cup and handle, man, and let it play, because we always say, right, the cup and handle renders at least 40% every time, at least 40% every single time. And how much would this one give you if you just bought the handle? 34%. All right, so almost a 40, but it should give you the 40. We got rejected by an exact top, and it does this every time. Price will go to the exact place where price went to last time and get rejected by it. Then it will look for support and resistance. Right there, support. So AVAX, good place to hold AVAX here at 1345. If you can hold this level, beautiful come up. All right. 1 inch is up. Mana is up. Like you name it, we're booming. Let's take a look at Binance and see what else is going on. We're going to take a look at CQT for Ray too as well. CQT. All right. Take a look at the Binance Markets. Take a look at the fiat market right now and see what's going down. 62% gains, right? SUSHI up, SUSHI up is the big play. Alpha, Aave, 1 inch, and we gave you alpha in the cup and handle. Like, we had the TA for this before it happened, man. Unbelievable. So we gave you the biggest coin on Binance. If you were in my Patreon, you were giving it to you on a platter, man. And when just watching the live streams too, like even just being a part of the Crypto Lifer community. Alpha Finance, baby. Why do I hold Alpha? Why do I like Alpha? I think it's going to be a big protocol with a lot coming at us. You know what I'm saying? Alpha Finance, man. Take a look at this real quick. Look at that call down here. banging on them. Take a look at one. Look at what one's doing. One could be breaking on out. This is the call for one. Open here, right up to the top. Another beautiful call for one. Just get the scalp and get out. So we made this call for one on the channel just 2 or 3 days ago. Bam. Get in on the low on the 1 hour time frame. Play it to the upside. Just learn how to trade and take little bits as you go. And don't be greedy. See? And you could consistently be profitable over and over and over again. Yeah, you know what? I don't see the low frequency anymore. I just keep it moving, man. Shout out to everyone here on the live stream. 173 people, 123 likes. Can we just get the likes up to the watchers, man? We got to 189. Had you all hit the like button, we would have went right through 200 watchers. If not for me, for my daughter, man, please, for my wife and kid. Like, I'm out here all by myself, no job, no nothing, just me, no team. You know, a few people that I've hired that have helped me, that are basically behind me, and all my supporters and people that have helped me run in my room, and you know, my inner core team on my Telegram. And really, man, so anything you can do to help a guy trying to make it through the game, man, I'd really appreciate it. Very sad and jealous. Yeah, who cares? You hit the thumbs down. Don't worry about it, man. Wow, God, Telegram just blew up. Look at all the new lifers. Who gives a dislike for the what a great buy last week at 631. Just sold at 630 at 1263. Hey, lifer, I cannot catch you live again. Always learning with you, bro. Shout out to Stinky Gator Bug, man. Yeah, I think the first one was the wrong one. I looked for him. I didn't see him in Telegram. Okay. Got you, dog. Shout out to Ollie Tierney. Shout out to everyone here on the live. Appreciate you guys. Appreciate you. And let's take a look at LTCUP. Trade that I was in for a while. Little Litecoin back at 336. So this, look, it faked out a lot like Bitcoin, fall Bitcoin. So it's funny how like the big caps did nothing, small caps pumped a lot better. Let's take a look at CoinMarketCap and kind of see what's going on. Upcoin, yeah, down and up coins. You put the up next to a lot of coins. Not every coin has it, but the majority of the bigger coins have them. KuCoin Token is booming. Yeah, I mean, we talked about that too. The KuCoin share, because you're gonna have the mainnet coming out, and the mainnet's gonna be big for KuCoin shares. Booming. Back to $11. It was just $5 on June 22nd, right? So, or June 21st, 22nd. So, you know, 2-3 weeks, boom. This thing is up 100%. All right. KuCoin shares booming. Where do we see it going? What's happening now? Well, let's kind of big time frame. Okay, let me see what I'm seeing. What I see here is we're in a falling wedge for KuCoin shares. Took profit on KSE. I sold KSE at $17.79. I never really looked back. I got in at $1, 17x my money. I kind of never thought about it again. This thing is starting to break out, though, with a bigger target, for sure. For sure. Overall trend from the upside should break on out. Hitting previous rejection here, there, and that would be its place. It breaks above there, and she's gone. Back above $20 for KuCoin shares. But she, yeah, beginning to move. I could see it retracing back to about $9 one more time before it booms up again. That would make sense. I would see that many, many times. Joe, even Timmy is waiting for you there inside of the Telegram. I saw him say, hey, man, I'm here if you need me. See, people are just like showing you that this is the best group in the world, man. You won't beat it. Okay. Uniswap, booming, right? Look, it formed a bit of a flag here too. Look, whenever you see something kind of flagging, look at that, flag. And this is foretelling a bit of a move for Bitcoin. I think people will sell altcoins. And what do they do with altcoin gains? They like to buy Bitcoin with them. They don't put them in stable coins, right? I mean, some do, but not everybody. A lot of the smart people stash BTC over and over again, right? So Uni pumping as well. Let's take a look at CQT. CQT. Covalent. Oh yes, covalent. Okay, I like where it is right now, double bottoming. It's kind of in that, it's in that cup and handle that we just saw Alpha break out of, right? Telltale signs to come, possibly for covalent. All right. And it's forming a beautiful flag, side Alt T, so I don't have to go back up there. Bad habits. So a bit of a beautiful cup and handle breaking to the upside. Okay. 1 hour is extended now. Okay. Which is like, all right. Let's take a look at the 4 hour. 4 hour has a lot of room to grow with some momentum. And that's really the beginning where it begins. So this thing is starting to grow. Nice big move too as well. Nice call, Ray, because you talked about this like 2 or 3 days ago. Might have been here, came back down. Perfect time to scoop some up here with this double bottom on covalent. Covalent, possibly. Covalent, not sure exactly how people want to say it. Got rejected at this previous price action. If it can get above that, that's going to be a nice time to long it again as it proceeds to grow. Let's look at the 1 hour. I see it pushing to the upside here. If it gets above the 200-day moving average, also will be very, very bullish. I'll look at some smaller time frames, see what's going on. 30-minute as well, starting to walk the walk and push on out. It is above moving averages on the 30-minute. Look for it to come back down maybe one last time to about 44, 40, 43. If this thing goes anywhere below 43, 42, wow. And once it breaks above 50, it's gone. Well, how much was it at one point? Let's take a look. When it came out, it took the big... Ooh, look at that. Ooh, look at the candle, guys. You guys know about how things always like to retrace back. I mean, that puts it at $50. And it's only 46 cents. That's insane. That's a 100x coin right here. We're staring at a 100x coin right here. Covalent on KuCoin. Let's take a look at what it does. But I bet it has the tech to back it up. Just by what I'm looking at. I've seen this before. I've seen this game before. Covalent, very interesting. Cup and handle, ready to blast on out. So put this on your radar. I'll do a little video. Once it breaks above this, look for the retrace and then the break to the upside for Covalent. Very, very interesting. CQT, thank you for bringing that on the radar. Lifers, you guys get blessed every single day with all the love, all the awesome inside information. You get hit with coins before anyone's really knowing about it. 46 cents. Also, this thing was already just 38 cents, already up a nice 8 cents on 38, booming. And the low of this was what? Just 31. So it's already up about 50% from where it was. Hit a high of almost 51, so almost did 100% gains from the low. Came back for the retracement, bounced off of support and resistance, boomed up with a giant candle today. Wow, beautiful candle. 3 big candles in the last 4 hours. Starting to show signs of strength. I want to see it get above the 200-day moving average. Right now it says probably it will get rejected, come back down, look for it to settle. That's where I would like to actually begin to load up on this. And then I could get the bigger move out of this cup and handle to the upside. Covalent. We're going to take a look at where it is on CoinGecko. And we're going to see what I see here for Covalent. SafeMoon struggling again today. Back down to 300. CQT Covalent at 45 cents. Covalent HQ, Etherscan. One unified API, 1 billion possibilities. Covalent provides a unified API bringing visibility to billions of blockchain data points. Get an API key. Supports ETH, blockchain, Polygon, Avalanche, Phantom, Elrond, Edgeware, Moonbeam. Oh, wow. We got to look at Moonbeam too. I want to talk about that. Covalent. What exactly is Covalent? The absolute richest blockchain data on the internet. Our vision is to empower the pioneers of tomorrow by providing the richest and most robust data infrastructure for entire blockchain ecosystems. 25 billion rich transaction index, including every transaction since Genesis for 6 blockchains. Smart contracts available with internal structures. 30,000 plus price feeds for fiat and crypto pairs. 30-second refresh rate. Use Covalent API to access data, explore, and contribute to the absolute richest blockchain data on the internet. Build using the API. Explore the marketplace. Reef uses Covalent to build the DeFi protocol, analytics across various liquid pools. And FTX uses Covalent to build a user-friendly gallery of assets within their vaults, benefit using faster time market and less investment into building custom infrastructure. Zerion, Covalent for their multi-blockchain strategy, show balances and position across Polygon and Binance Smart Chain. The primary benefit, they were able to get the market in less time. Chain Guardians migrated from traditional stack of Infura and Etherscan to Covalent for things blockchain data. Primary benefit performance, wow, and Reef. It's got a utility. It's got a use case. It's being used as we speak right now. So I like to see what we're seeing here for Covalent. One-stop shop for blockchain data. Put this down on your radar. Write it down. Covalent, CQT. Covalent Query Token is trading on the leading exchanges SUSHI, GetIX, FTX, OKX, CoinList, and KuCoin. The most comprehensive blockchain ecosystem. Frontier's holding it. Terra Virtual Collect is doing it. Zero Swap's down with it. Amazing. Our partners, 100 projects built succeeding with Covalent API. I'm going to talk about Zero Swap. I got a video about Zero Swap too as well. Bring that up to your radar. Binance, Coinbase, Ventures, Hashed. Interesting. Organizing the world's blockchain information with you, Covalent. This thing looks hot. It was already $50 a coin, came all the way back down. I think you want to start stashing this in your pockets, in your back pockets, if possible. Covalent. Let's take a look at that market cap. Only $50 million market cap. Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? Easily can get to a $500 million market cap. That's a 10x right there. It gets to a $5 billion market cap. That's a 100x, and that could easily be done. So, where can you buy this puppy? You could buy it on KuCoin, man. That's probably the best place. FTX, OKX. Thank you so much for CQT. Covalent. There's your deep dive in with your TA analysis ready to rock. Really not much else you need to know. Come to the Crypto Lifer channel to get schooled. AVAX. Still can't believe what she's done. Doing a bit of a flag action here now. I like to project before it happens and then start moving the pattern around. But so far, so good. AVAX. Looks like it may have some more room to go. Once it gets oversold there on the 1 hour, if AVAX is still inside this pattern, maybe a trade opening up for AVAX. Okay. I dropped a screenshot to break it down. NKN. What are the ETH gas fees? Let's take a look at NKN. So there's the aggressive buy at the bottom of the pattern. So far, NKN did not play. Kind of going up and down through this bigger pattern now. It is making this rounded bottom here now. Okay. Something like this. See? NKN rounding out. I'd like to see it break to the top of the pattern. Now, if it gets rejected down here, I would get out of the trade and short it down. Then hopefully it pops back up. But so, you know, Adam and Eve double bottom forming right now. So big deal if it can break above this trend line and break above 24. So watch NKN right now. If this is a support and resistance flip, because look, resistance, broke above it, came back down for support, and now it's forming a bit of a flag too as well. So we're seeing some type of flag action here on the 1 hour on a lot of different time frames. Suggests bullishness on the altcoins. Okay. ETH gas fees are always, I dropped a screenshot to break it down. It's comparing itself to the graph. Are you guys seeing my messages, Telly? I'm sorry, I technically challenged. And a truck driver. Shout out to Joe Nix. Don't worry, man. We're here for you, bro. Shout out to 170 people on the live. 136 likes. Can we get the likes up to the watchers? That's all I ask. Humbly. Humble ask. That's all. Dodo doing damage. And look, and this did break out of the double bottom here. And then broke above the level. So like a lot of these coins are in the same thing, but just didn't break above the level yet. Look for it to break above. This came back for like a bit of a retest almost from this area like that. Isn't that funny? Did something like this. Broke out, came back in and was gone. Still a cup and handle though. You see what I'm saying? That is a cup and handle if I've ever seen one. Okay. Booming. Synthetics going back up to $12 too. When I saw synthetics that low, and this broke above its previous support zone. So we're seeing some put some money come back into these altcoins, man. I think institutions couldn't wait. They got antsy and they started buying up coins that they like, man. They just were like, you know what, I'm done. They didn't get the liquidity. They realized they weren't going to get a lot of us to sell. Like, I just wasn't going to sell my synthetics. Like, just wasn't going to happen. And they must have got frustrated with the liquidity and said, you know what, enough is enough. Now, RUNE BTC, a coin I've been looking at for a long time. It's been consolidating for so long. And it's in my buy zone right now. Stop loss below there. There's the buy zone. There's the stop loss. RUNE BTC. And I see big moves coming out of it. 300% gains. Let's go even lower now. From where we're at. 435% gains for RUNE BTC. So watch out for RUNE BTC. I have 2 other trades just like this I'm going to give to my Patreons later on today. But I'm not going to give them here on the live stream. I'm going to give them to my Patreon. So look out for that. Trades similar to these. Nice Bitcoin trades. You put 1 Bitcoin in here, it turns into 4 Bitcoins. A beautiful trade right here. 0.25 Bitcoin turns into a lot of Bitcoin. So just want to put this on your radar, guys. RUNE BTC. And I research trades of this nature that I've been watching for a long time. So just want to put that on your radar, guys. All right. RUNE BTC. And shout out to all the Patreons who support me. I appreciate you guys every single day. $99, $100 is not taken lightly, and I appreciate you guys every single day for doing what you're doing. Thank you. Okay. And did we say thank you today? You know, I woke up. Thank you, dear Lord, for my legs. Thank you for the ability to walk to the bathroom, walk outside, run, play, jump, put up my hands, put up my arms, just reach for joy, and just live a life that I know I deserve and I love, and just to be a part of everyone around, and just super excited to be here, guys. Super excited to be alive. Shout out to everyone here on the live, man. Appreciate each and every one of you. Ave breaking on out, right? Little channel booming up. And Bitcoin's kind of in this pattern right now, and they're all suggesting, you know what, we're going to break on out. So the BTC pairs probably did really, really nice. Let's look at some BTC pairs. Let's look at MATIC BTC pair. Didn't do much, but let's look at Ave BTC right now. And I really want to teach you guys how to trade the BTC pairs. Extremely important that you're trading BTC pairs, or at least you know how to trade them. You don't have to trade 100% BTC pairs. Like, I don't do it all, but I want to make sure that you guys know how and why you're trading them. And you want to accumulate Bitcoin. So say someone just gave you a little bit of Bitcoin. You can use that Bitcoin to get more Bitcoin by trading BTC pairs. Let's just say you would put 1 Bitcoin in. Let's just say someone gave you 0.1 Bitcoin. Or let's just say you bought 0.1 Bitcoin. So you bought $1,000 when it was 10K. And look, 80%. If you had put the 1 Bitcoin in here, you'd have 0.18 Bitcoin now. You'd have almost doubled your entire Bitcoin stash. Pretty awesome, right? You do that trading Bitcoin with pairs. So you get into Aave at whatever the Satoshi value was right here at like 5,618 Satoshi. And right now you could sell it for 9,700 Satoshi. So just look at it like that. Just look at it like dollars. Like, you got in for $5,006 and you sold for $9,700. If it's that easy for you to, if that's how hard you have to look at it, just look at it like that. Pretty simple. Thank you so much for the subscription. Appreciate you. Lifer, how long have you been here on YouTube? About 2 years now, coming up. A little less than 2 years. A little less than 2 years. But we weren't going hard. I took some breaks, had some family issues. My wife's father passed away of COVID. And, took the family. The family went through a lot as a whole. It really did. Family went through a lot. And I had to be there for my wife. And honestly, I couldn't keep my mind on everything, really. But then I came back with a vengeance. And I realized that life was, when he passed, something changed in me when he passed. I'll be honest. He left a mark on me. And I realized that I needed to be the best person I ever could. Like, him passing made me realize, like, man, and the whole COVID and the pandemic too, everything just made me realize, man, like, it woke me up to, like, I was already pushing it, but it made me push it even harder. It made me realize there was so much more that I need to be doing for myself. Yeah. The VIP lifer will never be available again. It's the real deal here, people. No one does what the lifer does. Shout out to Rodney Robinson. Lifer, how long have you been here on YouTube? Yeah. Sorry to hear that, lifer. It's okay, Buck Nasty. It's all right, man. We made it. We made it through. I did have to look at his dead body, and it was insane, man. And I held my wife every night as she cried herself to sleep. It was tough, man. It was tough. And she says not a day goes by she doesn't cry for her father at one point. I don't see it all the time, you know, and she's very strong about it for our children. But it's been hard. It's been tough. We also moved to a new city all alone, so like she didn't have her family or friends around her. And he passed away in a way where you couldn't go see him, you know, in COVID. It was all through the phone and all that. Anyway, I'm not here to give you guys a sob story. I'm not going to break down into tears. But, yeah, just, you know, just cherish the people that you love and cherish the people in your life, man. Cherish the people in your life. Like, that's all I can say. That's all I can say. Because you never know when that you could lose it, man. You never know. You never know. Honestly. So I switched to lo-fi. Chill lo-fi on a Tuesday. Put you guys to sleep though. Okay. And look, everyone's trying to help that guy now in my trading room that couldn't get out of his Voyager. There's like 3 people trying to help him right now. It's crazy. I've never seen a group like this. Shout out to the $20 super chat. Appreciate you, Ray. Appreciate you, Bitcoin Hasher, for the $20 super chat. I'm sorry for your loss. RIP, man. Anytime, man. Thank you, man. Word. Honey is going on a little run right now. How are you looking today with the market? How was your day? Awesome, bro. Sorry for your guys' loss. I agree. When my brother died last year, it changed me for the better. Life is so fast. Keep up. I'm so sorry that you lost your brother, man. That's horrible. Thanks for always being real, man. All the time, man. We're here for you guys. You're here for me, man. It is what it is. Let's take a look at BNB. Look, Ocean about to break on out. Watch Ocean at 46 cents. Back to its previous low. I mean, that's where I got into Ocean just feels like a year ago. And that's Wyckoff. Up, down, down, and then boom. Wyckoff accumulation back into Ocean one more time. I smashed the like as hard as possible. I appreciate what you do. Thank you very much. I appreciate you, JB. I appreciate everyone here. Do we get daily calls on the Patreon? You get more. Oh, my God. On the Patreon? Dude, you get so many calls on the Patreon. It's ridiculous. Absolutely absurd. Every single day you get multiple calls. All the time. Like, look at all the calls that came in on the Patreon just in the last... This is in one day. Look, July 5th. Oh, my gosh. July 4th. Look, we didn't even take a day off. We gave you SN and Synthetics. Told you right when to get in with the stop loss and everything. Congrats. Showed you what you're up. Talked about if AOZ breaks and how to get in, right? Exactly when to get in. The field level hold support. Stop loss 7% above entry. Sell targets are open, right? Cocos. Ideas here. Here's an idea for a stop loss on EGLD. Breaking on out. Stop loss right here. Breaking up. 16% gains for EGLD. Yeah. Gave you a Bitcoin idea, Sol idea, and then a lot of them are also video calls. Like I give you a video call where I actually explain the call through video. And I say, you know, I would get in here, do this. We gave you this call right here. It went up. It's already up about, what, 10 or 12%. The EGLD call that we gave you here, booming. We proved that we make calls every single day, and then we go over them on the live stream. We gave you this cup and handle, broke to the upside for Bitcoin. List goes on and on. I mean, not joining the Patreon, I think it's just a disservice to anybody. Like, we work too hard. My whole team, like, we're too clean and we work too hard, man. We get it going. Like, this is just in the past few days. July 3rd, like, I'm trying to go through all the calls we made just in the last, like, couple of days. BLZ, this did break to the upside. Inverted head and shoulders would pop, you know. So, yeah. Showing you here this, you know. Anyway, I'm giving trades away now at this point. Anyway, so yeah, check DRA. Can I get your opinion on do your own research? You know, I think it's a micro cap coin, micro cap coin, so it's small. But, you know, I think anything is possible. I get my super chat message, didn't go through. I sent $2. I see it right there. I see it. Do your own research. The money's coming. The money is coming, man. And he wants to look at do your own research. Let's take a look at that. But yeah, Patreon will lace you up, man. I think you'll have more than you need. The idea, and then we also have a beginners group where you learn to trade, beginners and experts, where the beginners and experts hang out. Beginners and experts, and we teach you how to trade. And there's always someone in here trying to show you something, teaching you divergences. Is this an inverted head and shoulder? Does this make sense that I hit my targets correct? And someone's there to talk to you, show you something, and break it down, right? Try to keep it the memes out of there, but mostly it's all helping, people talking. We also spoke about dollar index. Funny how this matches Bitcoin's red candle. This usually is some delay, you know. Sorry to keep going over the same things. I really appreciate all your patience with me. It takes me a while to get my hand around it. You know, it takes everyone there around, and never apologize. We understand that these concepts of what we teach aren't easy, and that's why we have the beginner's room for that. So appreciate everyone that's using the beginner's room. That makes me very proud to see how much action is going on in there. Very, very proud, right? Okay. Wanted to take a look at do your own research for you. KuCoin's just acting a little slow for a second. We'll see what's going on. Try it on the Brave browser instead of on Chrome. There you go. Look at that. Still, Chrome's still loading. Not Brave, though. Something going on there, huh? Okay, do your own research token. This one popped huge, right? We missed it. Someone told us to buy into it. We went over it. Next day it was up. Next day it was up. Next day it was up. And it just continued to go up. And looks like it did it again. I believe I may have put it in the pennant yesterday too. And that's another thing. People give us stuff on the channel, and then I throw it in a bit of a pennant, you know, or I see something, I'm like, well, that looks like it might go to the upside, right? So yeah, so we saw it here yesterday, and I said, man, that looks like a pennant, right? So here we are looking at do your own research, right? Wow, do your own research, not stopping, right? And we're giving it to you up 2,000%. I mean, this is when it's at 11120, and the date on this is I zoom up. The date on this is June 26. So on June 26, right, it was about right around there. So not a lot of gains from there. It would actually dump and then move up. Interesting though, this thing is just continuing to go to the upside. Very interesting. And this is all I do is I find pennants and I get into pennants and let them break to the upside. A lot of buys on this too right now. Look at that. Heavy buying. Not a lot. Look, 1 penny though. That's shady. That's a bot. That's bot. Look, 1 penny, 1 penny, 1 penny, 1 penny. That's a bot. I'd be careful. That's a lot of bot buying right there. But yeah, this does show that it could probably go up even more. But these are what are called micro cap coins. High risk, high reward. I don't want my beginners focused on these, and even my expert people, man. I'm focused on real coins and establishing positions and things that are going to make us real money in the long run. I believe Phantom is going to do some real damage. I believe One is a good coin. A lot of good coins out here to be getting into, you know. Wow, cheers, Sam, for not being human. I'm still in REN BTC. Call from June 1st, and it's still valid? Thought it was toast. Was praying miracle call. Wow, how is this possible? You're the man, bro. Yeah, it's still valid. Why isn't it? Yeah, there's just no... I'm still in the trade too, man. And honestly, watch that trade play out to be something beautiful. Somehow REN is impervious to not getting hit. So, you know, I don't know how it's doing that, but it's acting pretty strong, which is very, very interesting, right? There's the Honey token, which you guys are calling... Oh, wow, it did break out to 61. It was just at 41 cents. Honey booming, guys. So if you got into Honey with me, we're now in the money. In the money with Honey. Shout out to all my honeys, man. Shout out to all my people who got into Honey. Booming, man. Booming. Look at that. Honey doing its thing, man. Look at that, guys. And guys, run my video up about Pancake Honey, man. Run that video up, please. I tend to pick good projects. I know what I'm doing. I have yet to rug pull any of my team. So far, so good. We've been managing very, 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 very well in the crypto space, right? Honey, man. Pancake Honey, dude. Pancake Honey, man. And the second I heard it, I was like, man, this thing's got to do well, right? Look, yeah, the market cap back is up to 5 million now from 4 million. So the market cap for Honey doing very, very well, okay? Very, very well. And you can see I put my money where my mouth is with $6,881 in the cake and honey pool. Just banging on that honey, right? I also got $659 in the cake and BNBLP pool, right? These were a lot higher, though. Damn, but they're compounding automatically, which ain't bad, right? And then 366 for the honey hive, right? Boom. Time to boost the honey. So got that running too. And that's starting to make ends meet. I put about 125 in there. So made $25 in the last week. That's a nice percentage considering you only put $125 in there to passively hang out, right? So these are my active pools, and you know, and I believe, isn't there an active button here? There should be an active pools button. Oh yeah, so you know, so yeah, deposited pools, active pools, and these are there's more pools too. The Honey Hive Boost, and you can earn WB, you can earn Wrap BNB there. I mean, that actually looks like it's paying out more. I might actually switch the Honey. Yeah, the Hive's better. Hive is better, and you know why the Hive is better too? You get into the Hive yesterday. This was 41 cents, so you made 50% on your bunny and the Hive move. So, bam. I sold my bunny for it. Let's see what's going on here in the chat. Chat just exploded, guys. What are you guys doing in here? I really like your form call. It could be a really huge project. Thank you. I appreciate you, man. Yeah, watch my video on Formation Phi. Formation Phi. I like saying that. Formation Phi. Phi. I got a video on Bumper. I want you guys to check out Bumper. Bumper is hot, man. Bumper is a beautiful, amazing project. Check out Bumper. Bumper Phi. All right. What is Bumper? Bumper actually, you know, when you have a car and you put a bumper on your car so you don't, your whole car doesn't get damaged. You just break a bumper. Very similar to that. Bumper basically is protection, right? They also have a liquidity provision program launching on July 14th with 300% APY. Earn Bump and Farm Bumper. And there's talks about Bumper at 60 cents when you get in, and it's going to come out in November, possibly at $2.40. 4Xing yourself and getting 300% APY. That's like getting freaking 1,200% APY or more. And yeah, this could be a huge move here. So Bumper.fi, put it on your radar. I want you guys to understand how big this could be. Bumper.fi does something nothing else really does. And I tell you more about it, but I want you to go to my video at The Crypto Lifestyle, where I'm going to break it down for you like I always do. So check out my video at The Crypto Lifestyle. Will be coming out on Bumper. All right. I remember you mentioning Jeju Doge a while back. I hodl around 200 million. Any thoughts you think? I still hodl my Jeju Doge. And we're going to people sleeping on Cosmos ecosystem. Yeah, I'm going to do a whole thing on Cosmos and the Kepler wallet. I like Jeju Doge. I'll go to the island. I would like to check out the island too. Moondash Shillers, take it easy. So the Shillers, they came out of nowhere. That's what it was. What is Moondash? You were like Flot and Swaz trying to hit all those dudes. Moondash. Funny. I'm such a noob. Yo, what's up? What a nice day to buy Moondash. Easy 10x. Thank you, man. Hello, Lifer. Kofi here. I sent you an email at CryptoLifer@gmail. Please holla back. Thanks. Shout out to Kofi Bear. I appreciate you, Kofi. Let's get it moving. I got a whole team talking about that too as well. Not a team, but another guy that I want to work on. Maybe we could all kind of get together and form an awesome plan. I appreciate you, though. I really like your formation call. Thank you, man. I appreciate you. You're the man. Honey community is planning a green day honey, trying to pump the price of honey tomorrow. At the same time, launch the honey poker. Team said they are going to buy too. Do you know if you just hold Moondash, you will be eligible for daily lottery and hourly rewards? Just get in to this gem. I'm buying Moondash. Leave him one, Muse. Moondash, man. Another one. Baby Moondash, please. 412 burn. Small market cap. Oh, this thing's in the dumps, though. Is this the same coin? This thing took a beat down. Yeah. going to try to stay off microcaps for the day. Keep it clean. We're going to keep it clean. But yeah, REN BTC, keep it on your radar, man. This thing is still extremely valid. Has not changed really. Just gone up and down for a long time. It's been sitting right where it's at. I'm still in the trade. I'm still in trade. Have you heard about Moonrabbit scam? Somebody sending people Trust Wallets free Moonrabbit coins. Yeah, just be careful. Don't say the word scam on my channel. I don't like bringing it up. Safe Moon for life. Shout out to Adrian H, man. Appreciate you, man. I'm going to get a tutorial on mentoring. How do I get in touch with you? Jimmy, if you would like to get in touch. Toad coming on strong. First exchange, first cross-chain coming. New projects added every week on PadSwap. Bringing big value. ToadSwap and PadSwap, guys. Check it out. My man with the $20 PadSwap every single day, man. You're the man, dude. Appreciate you for that super chat. You make the world go round. Thank you very, very much. If you would like to get a tutoring session with me, right, where I could break down your portfolio, help you look at coins, talk about which coins you may or may not want to be in, and how to look at the ecosystem of cryptocurrency. Also, help you learn how to use DeFi, start a wallet, get going with MetaMask, whatever you need. All right here, tutoring and consulting, right here. Hit the link to my appointment for $99, $100, basically for PayPal. You could also pay if you email cryptolifers@gmail.com, and you would pay in cryptocurrency. Let us know we have a cryptocurrency wallet, and you could get a tutoring session as well. So let us know. Hit the link right here. It brings you to my entire schedule. It is UTC4, Eastern Time, United States, so just New York City time. So make sure you're wherever you are in the world, it's New York City time. I have blocked out Saturdays, but other times are valid, so let me know, man. And jump on in. We have Wednesday, Thursday, Friday open this week, so let us know. Okay. Thank you for asking, and I appreciate you. Moving on. Eating tacos, bro. One for you, man. Thank you. Shout out to Rodney Robinson. It is taco time again at 12 o'clock. What a beautiful time to be alive. Sunny, sunny. Where are you eating tacos? You must live in, do you live in LA eating tacos like that? Because I feel like it's Los Angeles, right? But shout out to ToadSwap. Look, I'm going to hit you with two super chat visualizations. One right above my head. One right there. One right there. Boom, 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 boom. Thank you for all the super chats, guys. Thank you for all the love. Appreciate you guys. Thank you for ToadSwap. Love. PadSwap doing its thing, man. Toad and PadSwap. Sorry, it's not ToadSwap. It's PadSwap and Toad. St. Petersburg, Florida. Oh, what a beautiful place to live, man. Clearwater, all that stuff, man. You live in such a beautiful place. Lifer, heard something about SafeWin and Test Token. Never heard about it. Head and shoulders for Bitcoin. Taco land. Haha, taco time. Took it easy and ate some good food. Made a couple trades. Shout out to Produce the Beats. Taco Tuesday. Bix Fire in the house. Moon Dash to the moon. Damn, man. They won't stop shilling their shills. Appreciate you guys. You never know. Moon Dash may go all the way to the moon. To the moon. Okay, one back at 6. But booming up to 7 cents and making a bit of a move here from the bottoms. You know, all these altcoins are saying enough is enough. You know, we want to start making a move. Right now, though, I think sideways action today. Late Tuesday, after that, we had that was an unexpected little pump, but, you know, what was unexpected for us? We called it at the channel. And then Cake booming up to 15 out of nowhere. That's very interesting. Cake getting a bit of a boost. I heard people get airdrop random coins. You should not sell them because I've heard they could access your wallet somehow. Could be wrong. I don't think that's possible, man. No one can access your wallet without using, they can find out maybe things about your wallet, I think, but they can't access your wallet. Without your private seed, no one's getting in your wallet, in my opinion. And in my humblest of opinions, until you give your private seed away, you're going to be good to go. So look at this. Cake breaks out. Cake breaks out, does the retest. Could be a beautiful time to buy this retest of Cake breaking on out. Very interesting. Let's see the 1 hour. It's coming down. Yeah, look at that. With the double top and breaking on out. Could be a move for Cake right now. Very interesting. And it came down for the retest. That's a perfect buy for a retest at 14. Cake at 15, 17, starting to make a bit of a move. Will we see Cake lower? You never know. But wow. Cake, baby. Interesting. Stop loss would have to be back in the pattern. Cake could break back up to previous support. That would be the trade there for 17% for Cake. Look out for Cake. Other trades have been moving, and Cake has a beautiful use case, and people love their Cake. So you can see that I'm making passive income with Cake right now, every single day, as well as with the Bunny Pool and Bunny and the whole funky world of Cake and Bunny. My exchange needs more coins. BTC is scary. Now, what do you think about Bitcoin's next move, Lifer? I see a head and shoulders forming. We'll take a look at that. Produce the beats. Thank you for bringing that up. 31% gain for Cake. Risk 4%. That's a beautiful 7.59 to 1 risk reward ratio for Cake. I like that. 16 is about apogee for Cake. Watch the range closely. The apogee is actually increasing daily rapidly. I hit my apogee is actually increasing daily rapidly. I used to put that. I put that in a track back in the day. My apogee is actually increasing daily rapidly. And look at this. Algo. Algo's about to break out like Cake did. But a lot of trades are done, man. They've hit their limit. Let's take a look at Bitcoin, what you're saying on 1 hour here. Hey, took the SUSHI trade, worked out well. I'm kind of moving towards holding stage with Dot and Link and others. Will highly APY holding on to get my Bitcoin at the right time. Just thinking they bottomed. Cake offers 17 Toad. 0.17. Toad offers 0.25. Yeah, I see you saying that. Lifer, if you had 1K life savings to put in, where would it be? Joa Costa. Recently, some fake token airdrops have been part of this exploit, which is to approve the function to authorize all withdrawals from within a given wallet. I don't know, man. Then be careful what you approve. I don't know. I don't buy it, though. How is BTC doing? You can't do that because they're all on different chains. And like I have my coins on different chains. It doesn't make sense. The way it works is that one person has airdropped some tokens and then wants to swap them for something else. They need to visit an AMM or swap, approve the debt. Access to tokens, which triggers the exploit. I mean, yes and no. It doesn't make complete sense to me, and I have to see it out loud. And honestly, be careful then. Don't sell crap tokens then. KKLP gives 17. Toad gives 0.25. Yeah, you get more back on your KKLP. You get more on the fees. 0.17%. You get 0.25%. You get the whole quarter. Okay, so on Patreon, I can have you one-on-one, help me clean my mess, and teach me how to make passive. Shit, I can even sell profits back to BNB on PancakeSwap from Baby Doge I spend. Yes, exactly. But my tutoring, my Patreon is $99 a month. My tutoring is $100. My Patreon's $100 a month. My tutoring is $100 an hour. Right? So if you join my Patreon, right? If you join my Patreon, you then have access to everyone in my group that will help you all the time. Like all the people that just helped you, man. You just jumped in my group. You see all the help you just got in the free group? Imagine what you'll get in the paid group. So I'm just saying. Looking forward to hearing from you. Be blessed abundantly. Massive love from Kenya. Shout out to Kofi Bear. Much respect to you. Thank you very much for giving me that love. Much respect. Appreciate you, man. Appreciate you. Shout out to everyone here on the live stream. Kicking it with me at 12 o'clock. 12:08 on the dot. Let's take a look back at Bitcoin. See what's going down with BTC and cryptocurrency. Every single day. Without a day off. No days off here in cryptocurrency land. Because Bitcoin doesn't take a day off, we cannot take a day off. That is a possible head and shoulders. Talked about this the other day. I mean, yesterday too, even. That is, are we going to possibly make a head and shoulder there? Now, we're oversold on the 1 hour, starting to make a bit of a move to the upside. So, I see a trade again, honestly. It's just like trying to fight its way through the trade. Let's take a look at the 4 hour too. The 4 hour, pointing down though. I'm seeing mixed signals. I told you we got to really watch this really closely. And we went over Bitcoin, actually. We played this game with Bitcoin already. We talked about the head and shoulder. We did it all. We gave you the target of the head and shoulder. We did it all. And, you know, this would be the fallout. Something like this, right? Target of that head and shoulder would be back to about 32K. 32,800 on the dot. And we're back at 34K having this, you know, one thing is we... Yep. Thank you so much, sweetheart. Thanks, baby. Oh, I can wear my glasses now. What do you guys think of the glasses? I got some new ones. These are my older ones. I never wear them, though. I'm that person that never wears their glasses. All right? But it does help because I just feel like it makes my eyes weak. I don't want to end up weak with weak eyes. Right? Yeah. No worry, Joe Nix. We love you, man. I appreciate you for coming on in. And I appreciate you for listening to me while you're driving. Just be careful with the phone. Make sure you pull over while you're texting. Okay, so look. If you open the trade now here. So this will be the case. Open the trade right here. Stop loss beneath the previous low. High risk trade. Not as well as the first one before. There is a head and shoulder there. 68% chance that that does break to the downside. But you could put like a 1% stop loss to try to get up to the top of the pattern here. Just a nice 6.2%, you know. You look like a teacher. You look smarter. So there's the idea here. So you would basically, you know, yeah, you look smarter now because you wear glasses. Isn't that funny, man? Glasses make people look smarter. Like when you want to go on an interview, you wear glasses on purpose. Like always have a pair of glasses, even if you don't wear them, and just put them on. I'm just telling you, there's all sorts of crazy stuff you can do in life. 33,986. They think people with glasses are more likely to listen and take direction too. Less likely to be a rebel, you know, more likely to be a good worker. Denzel, baby. If you need to wear glasses, wear them. Your eyesight will get worse if you do not. Okay. All right. Shout out to Mix Jasol. Shout out to everyone here on the live. Jasole, man, you got to fill in the shoes for Mike, bro. Mike tells them when you should write a whole little thing. Please, you know, blah, blah, blah. Leave a comment. For some reason, I'm believing everything you say because of the glasses, right? Immediately, right? Add a blue light filter for your screen. Staring at the screens weakens your eyes. Oh, then I got to put the blue light glasses on top of these. And then we could do it. For some reason, I'm believing everything you say, yeah. MTV is still a good buy under 004. I do believe it is. We'll take a look at Multivac, one of my favorite coins in the game. Appreciate you bringing up Multivac. We'll take a look at Multivac. You can always get LASIK. I don't trust that stuff, man. I'm so skeptical. My eyes aren't too bad, man. They could be worse. How can I access your trading signals and chats? To access my trading signals and chats, please email cryptolifers@gmail.com. And you can pay with cryptocurrency, or you can hit the link and pay with a credit card and join the Patreon or your PayPal right here. This is all my calls, exclusive everything that you would like to know right here. Hit my Patreon, or you can email cryptolifers@gmail.com. Then you can also pay with cryptocurrency. I'm not as swift as MJ. Well, you need to be. You need to be. No excuses, Jasole. No excuses, okay? Let's keep it moving, man. Let's step the game up, Joss. Let's step the game up. I expect so much more of you. I won't take this abuse anymore. LPT is in the buy zone. And the blue light screen to your monitor and wear blue light glasses. So use both, right? So look, 1% stop loss. If you want to be extra greasy, 2.4% stop loss, or even right here at this line, about a 1.1% stop loss. And still gain 6% gains. I mean, the Bitcoin is about to be oversold here on that 1 hour time frame. All right, we're waiting on it though. It's not perfect yet. I wouldn't gobble up the trade exactly right now. I'd look for the 7-minute time frame. I'd look for smaller time frames, see what they're doing. All right, and here we possibly have the head and shoulder pattern too. Bit of a falling wedge as well. See that? So we'll see wiggling on out. I'd wait for it to come back down, which it says it's going to. When the 7-minute comes back down, maybe a possible entry. 33.85. Damn, it looks like we got rejected by 34,005. And yeah, and so bearish again on smaller time frames. They'll kind of teach you what's going on. Look at the smaller time frame. And right now, you see, we're ever since we got rejected here by 36,000, I mean, we're getting rejected again and again. And this is another downtrend. So Bitcoin's clearly in a bearish way in a downtrend until it's not. Look for it to come all the way back down, possibly to 32K. Says it's possible. So now you have two trends. Is it going to hold this upper trend and this up, down, up, down, up, down, which you would like to see it now, right? Hold this trend, look, which has been holding this whole time. All right. So big deal for Bitcoin now for me really is this area right about here. 33.8, 33.6. It could wick down a little lower, like they always like to. But if we break 33,100, and if we even wick that low, I'll be a little like, eh. To me, the lowest we should be going is around this area, right around here. Wick to about 33,565 would be a beautiful entry on the 1 hour time frame, honestly. So, shooting star on the 4-hour. MJ the man. LASIK and his NBA, bro. Back to driving the next day. Procedure was easy, then going to the dentist. That's what I've heard. Phantom is about to get listed on Coinbase. How do you know that? And I believe you're right, right? Let's look at LPT in the buy zone. LPT, man. Let's take a look at LPT. So look, it broke out nicely, formed the flag, broke out, came back down again. Now it's in that double bottom buy zone again. You're right. It's breaking into support region. This is where it has the most, like, you know, the highest level of of strength here. Shout out to the $5 super chat from GLT. Thanks for your hard work, man. Always appreciate the streams. If you can, interested to know your opinion on FET chart, hit the likes. Shout out to GDLT, man. Respect to you, man. Hit up his channel too. He's out on YouTube, man. Check him out. Is bullish pin bar on the 1 hour still valid? It closed on the red. It's possible. It's very possible. I'm not huge on the pin bar ideas, but you know, Honey did 64 cents for 53 cents since you were live. Yeah, Honey doing big things, man. Honey booming. We'll go back to Honey right now. Why not? And you know what, man? Hey, man, if you stuck with us with Honey, baby, 64 cents for Honey, man, doing big, big things. With the poker coming out tomorrow, people really were sweating it. Also, guys, it's so crazy how, like, you can't, it doesn't matter what you're in, what you're trading, where you're at, all right? I want you guys to start understanding that you can trust patterns. Patterns are your friend. Patterns will bring you to the promised land. What was this? Can anyone say? What was this? What was this in? What was it in, guys? Guys and ladies and gentlemen. Any ladies out there? I know it's not all dudes, right? Are there any trades listed on MetaTrader 4? We don't trade that program. We heard it's a scam. Or it does something like it gets into your computer. I don't know. We don't trade that program. I'm sorry. And maybe it isn't a scam. That's a Cup and Jeffrey. Jeffrey, could you finish your statement? GLT, that's a beautiful cup and handle. It really is. And how do you find the cup and handle? You take the length of the bottom to the top and you swing it up. And look, that's exactly where the price just went. So people say you can't TA these things. I mean, then how does it always form the TA? How does it always go the way it should go on the TA? Right? And let's look at this on a bigger time frame now, because it's been higher. It's been higher. So look, Honey's been all the way at $1.96 already. Honey was hot. But they didn't even have like too much of a viable project yet, and like nothing was, you know, full motion. So look for Honey to continuously get back up to its previous highs. Great time to begin to mine, honestly. You want to, people that mine in the bear market become filthy rich. All right, because people that jump into mining, you know, it's cool. Oh, you guys made nachos? Bring me some. Bring me some nachos.
I'll put the nachos in this bowl.
Thank you, sweetheart.
You're welcome.
That's amazing. So, guys, bam. And look at Honey, man, at 64 now, booming. And there's a reason why I liked Honey, man. There's a reason why I talked about Honey. You know, good thing I bought more Honey yesterday. You were a fiend for that Honey. I remember you saying on the live, you're like, I think 6K is not enough Honey. LPT is in the buy zone, back to support. The lowest it's ever been at 17. All right, so just putting that on your radar. Let's take a look at LPT. It's so early, the daily can't give you much. Let's take a look what the 4 hour can give you. Double bottoming here, but curving down. Interesting. I don't know, man. This could go down even lower. I don't know if it's in the buy. Honestly, this could go lower. 1 hour suggesting it's not done yet. I mean, this could find another low somewhere. You could be trying to catch a falling knife here. I'd be careful with this. I haven't gotten a confirmation that it's done yet. It did double bottom there. So it's got to hold. If it holds 17 one more time, I'd buy in. Then you know you got a shelf. You want to make sure it's got shelf life. You know what I'm saying? It's going to hang out there. Let's take a look at the ETH BTC trade. It's an indication of what's happening with the alts. And, you know, we're getting the pump there. Continuing up on the trajectory since we've looked at it back in this bigger channel. It did pump to the upside. I think it will pump back down to the downside, though, no. And so far, that's suggesting the same thing will happen here on the 4 hour. And, yeah, the 4 hour is about to be overbought, but it is moving. But the daily, too, suggests it's over. A little more run up and then probably to the downside. Thank you so much. You are the sweetest girl I've ever met in my whole life. Come over here. Tell everybody hit the like button. Yeah, come on. Here, I'll give you the headphones and everything.
Make sure to hit the like button and subscribe and do comments below. And you can always watch this video again. Make sure to keep trading. Goodbye.
Oh, you made that one. You're so sweet. Go this way so you don't get hurt. Around the back. Oh, and she snaps a nacho on the way out. I love you so much with all my heart. Okay. Let's take a look at FET USDT. All right. For my man, GLDT. So, look. We have this beautifully about to break on out. Look. And, you know, we saw this in a few other coins. You know, we got shoulder, head, and shoulder. It's just got to puncture this line, which it kind of did so far. You know, I would say, you know what, it's still kind of battling this top trend. You could say it's still battling top trend. Like, it's still... Man, that poked out a little bit. You know what? I think it's kind of breaking out slightly. It was in a beautiful falling wedge, right? There's the 200-day moving average moving through the pattern. Let's take a look at the 4 hour. Okay, 4 hour is, you know, we're getting tight moving averages. That's usually a catalyst for a break to the upside. Okay. Here they are again, very, 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 very tight on the 1 hour. Okay. And we're about to be oversold in the 1 hour. Suggesting that I think this is interesting. This is interesting. So look, we had this bull flag. We broke on out and seems to be making a smaller flag too now. So we go to the 7 minute and see how I'm tracking it through smaller time frames to try to find like what's going on. I don't think you'll find this type of analysis on any other channel. I've watched so many other people do analysis. Never seen it like this. I really haven't. Not at this speed either. Not at this speed. Not like I haven't been able to find. They don't find patterns. Like I've never seen this pattern before. I didn't know it looked like that. I didn't have this. And look, a bit of a double bottom starting to form as well. I've never seen it, man. You show it to me. Tell BitBoy, man, like you guys got a savant trader here that deserves to be on the around the table or whatever he puts on. So look, FET looks like it could be breaking out on the 7 minute, about to be oversold too. So I'll put up a bit of a scalp here. Enter on the 7 minute, stop loss below the previous low, 1.9%, and try to gain a nice pump there. 20% gains. Hold up. Let's run it back. Yeah, and it's breaking out nicely. Interesting. The 1 hour will eventually be in your favor when this begins to play out nicely as well. So you'd open the position right on there. Stop loss would have to be very chintzy there. Let's see. I have to open it up to like figure out what it's. Oh yeah, there we go. So you're on right there. Stop loss right at the low high, or even right there is 1.7. Not too bad, 1.79. And gain 20%. I mean, that's a beautiful trade because you put $5,000 in this trade, right? Highly likely you could break to the upside pretty nicely. And we're about to be oversold here. Trusting the bottom regions. Interesting. Interesting. Now, obviously, Bitcoin could flop and change the whole trade. So, but I like this idea for FET, man. And let's look at it on the daily now and see what I see. So the daily time frame suggests that it's gone on up on a bit of a run already, right? That huge pump it had. And it may be time for it to cool off. So I think you'll get maybe one more pump out of it on that 7 minute. And it may not go all the way. But then it's going to retrace, right? So let me just take a look at the 7-minute scalp. I'll remember it in time here. And you know, I like trades like this where you risk 1% to gain 20 because you could do 10 of them. And if 2 of them play out, I mean, you're up huge. Okay. All right, so let's see here now. Crypto billboard. All right, so yeah. All right. Now, we're going to look at the daily now for FET. Thank you so much for the super chat too, by the way. I really appreciate it. Super chats really help me out, guys, a lot. Because if I get enough super chats, I make enough on the channel to stay alive. Like, regardless whatever happens with the rest of my business or whatever happens throughout the markets and the ups and downs. And I can stay alive and keep doing YouTube, man. So the super chats, man, you think they're tiny, but they mean so much and they really help out a lot. So I appreciate you guys more than you would ever know. And thank you very, very much for all your support. It means the world to me. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Okay, so look. It looks like FET may actually, get to my target there and then get rejected. That would be like a rejection point that it's been having some issues with here. About 34, 35. Then it will kind of play games, maybe range, bounce off of 28 and then get its way back up to 44. So bigger ideas here, you know, and then on the way. And then these are the bigger targets once it starts to make its way on out. So it looks, I mean, if Bitcoin recovers and the market recovers, 214% gains for FET. So big move for FET coming. And a nice little picture here in my channel. Look, DXY pumps and the Dow Jones dumps, right? Directly correlated, right? Basic attention token, one of my favoritos, right? Kind of in this, they're all in this falling wedge and bottoming out. They seem to be saying, hey, we've bottomed out, but the daily's high on a lot of things, so that just worries me a little bit, right? Look at that head and shoulders playing out. Anytime, GLT, thank you so much for the extra super chat just to say thank you. Appreciate you, man. Appreciate you. Lifer in the zone. Do you think MTV will take off when it hits more exchanges? I think you checked out Ren, Stan. Yeah. Man, can you take a look at Ren, please? Stan, we did take a look at Ren. I got the BTC pair for you if you want to take a look at it. Just real fast. It will take me 2 seconds. I'll be nice enough to review it. Everyone else has seen it, though, so you're kind of wasting the class time. No, I'm just messing with you. Please go to the back of the room, man. Look, here's the buy zone. Stop loss. I think it could go up 435%. It's been in this just beautiful zone. While the whole market's been up and down crashing, Ren BTC has really been holding its own. Virtual machine coming out, has a really big place in DeFi, wrapped anything you need. Ren BTC is big, man. Ops when you can. Let's take a look at Ops for Ray with the $20 super chat. Much appreciated. $50 50 moving average just crossed the 200 on the 1 hour on BTC. LOL. Lifer is a hidden gem. Shout out to Daniel Sand. Thank you so much for saying that. I appreciate you. You're a hidden gem. We're all hidden gems in some way, shape, or form. We just got to find our place in life, man. My place in life just happened to be here on YouTube playing with the coins. Just happened to be where I happen to be the happiest. It's a happen to be where I happen to be the happiest. But look at this. This has just happened with another few coins that we've been talking about, right? So just something to put on the radar for MTV Multivac, okay? If you're in this chat, you definitely love crypto. Yeah, for sure. Passionate about the cryptocurrencies. So look, sometimes I get frustrated with my old work and I just delete it. I just delete it and I look at it again. Multivac though, let's take a look at Multivac because it's on my radar. It sparked my interest for sure. With my Boston accent here. It sparked my interest for sure. Looking at multivac. I knew there was other coins, but this was the coin, man. And so began my journey of cryptocurrency, as I began to find every coin that ever was. The Boston guy. The Boston coin guy. Every Wednesday. So let's take a look at this, though. I mean, slide cup and handle behavior. Double bottoming. 886 retracement. Battled to the 618. Fell back in. Still sitting in a strange pocket here. Has his own support and resistance lines that are making sense, right? This resistance lines directly with the 786. This one's pretty close, but not perfect. And this one lines up with the 618 very, very well. And this one is like almost spot on with the 0.5 and so and the 382 as well, which is very interesting, right? Anyway, so multivac. I can't wait to look at ops because I don't know what it is. Well, I don't know what it is. I get excited because now you just paid me $20 to find out about something. And what a beautiful life that is. Get paid to research? I will get paid to research all day long in any field that I love, right? So I'm passionate in something and I get paid to research doing it. Guys, take me as an example. Follow your dreams, follow your life. It's not going to be easy, man. Like some days I'll live streaming and it's like, damn, this is a full-time job, right? You know, after 100 live streams, 200 live streams, you start realizing, man, this is a full-time job. My dad watched me live stream one day. He said, wow, he said, that's hard work. He said, but keep up the good work, man. Wow. You know, he was sold. He was like, wow, that's, you know, and he's an old iron worker. Like he was like, that's work. He's like, that's no joke. So it looked like a bit of a cup and handle. Look at MTV could break on out of here. As long as it respects this trend line here at 004, right? Or no, actually 003. Respect 003. Anywhere between 03 and now would be a beautiful buy. Shout out to the $99 super chat. GLT, you're the man, dude. You're the man. Smash the like button. BTC pushing down. Never late. You're right on time. Crypto, everything possible. For sure. For sure. Yeah, it looks like BTC is going to be going down. We said that. I mean, it's not fully retraced yet. It's not fully retraced yet. Not on the oscillators that it needs to be. Like, how do I know Bitcoin's not done yet? How does that make sense to me? Well, it's simple. Number one, the 4 hour is pointing down right now. Stokes don't lie. That's bearish. So we're not done yet. You go to the 1 hour. 1 hour just crossed the line. See that? Just crossed the line. Usually comes down and gives a curve yet. We haven't even got the curve yet. So I think we're going to go. We could go as low as 33.1. I just said to everyone, I don't want to see us break 33.1. That would be a big deal. Anything after that, anything before that, all right, we can handle it. Because then we get long right into the position. So we're waiting for this to come back down right in somewhere here and hold. We want to see this 33,750 hold, or at least this 33,005, and at the very least 32,111. That's our last resort. Okay. Crypto whale watchers. I love that. I actually really like that. That's a good idea. Let's take a look at OPS when you can. Oh, I can anytime, man. Especially for you, my friend. Octopus on the KuCoin stretch. Let's take a look at Octopi. Octopi, Octopus. Okay, so look, you like finding these gems way down at the bottom of the pile. Not bad. I mean, hey, why buy it when it's hot? Buy it when it's down in the dumps. Octopus. How old is this thing? It came out when? On June 16th, and it's been pummeled to the ground. All right. I bet it's up like 100% right now. Sometimes you'd be surprised. These 6 hour candles end up being a lot. Yeah, 32% gains for Octopi. Starting to make its move. Some hidden bullish, some bullish divergence there. Let's look at the 1 hour as well. And look, you got a shoulder, a head, and a shoulder. Broke the head and shoulder pattern. Isn't that interesting? See? So that's why when you look at the big things, you're like, oh, we're going down forever. But when you break it down small, you're like, that's an inverted head and shoulders that should break to the upside. So you just try to find that one idea and play it. You don't push yourself for too many ideas that are just outlandish or too righteous. You see what I'm saying? And that would give you, you know, positions to push to the upside. Bam. Okay. Not bad, right? And look, we did it. I mean, we hit it. You could say we hit the, you know, and more. And then usually we get to what? This place here or this place here. These two places where the price had issues before. You should be using your support and resistance lines. If you took profit there, bam, we dropped. Then we came back up hard on a candle. This thing's looking hot at 10 cents. Interesting. It's very close to what bottomed. If it can hold above 0.0895, right, I'd be a happy man, right? But right now, look, $1 has to come to the downside, right? Let's take a look at the 4 hour. 4 hour wants to come down to the downside as well. It's getting overbought, right? Nice movement, though. Look at that candle action. Boom, boom. Covered up the entire wick of that candle. Bought right back up on the 4 hour. Beautiful price action. I mean, very, very strong. But we're getting to the, we're getting to that region where we're getting there. If it breaks above 10.5 cents, beautiful. That's going to really be, this is a region it needs to break above. So here's your bigger, your macro levels of support and resistance is really what you want to be looking at. So of course this level here, it breaks through there, you're golden, right? That's where it really has to begin its new way of life there. Now, and then here, it can't get below here. So these are the key levels to watch for OPS, right? And if it ranges here, great. Stays above 884, we get 2 candle closes and things start to look good. We get a daily candle to close. Look at the size of the daily candle, though. That's a huge candle, a 20% candle. I mean, massive move here for OPS on KuCoin. Let's see what it is. OPS. Octopus Protocol. Shout out to Ray dropping gems. You guys notice Ray, who drops to 20? He seems to be dropping gems. You might want to pay attention to what Ray talks about. Seems like the guy's pretty spot on when he researches the coin. He doesn't throw us trash. Not once has he thrown us anything even close. Everything he's looked at has been pretty spot on. Octopus is an open protocol to create, exchange, settle, and manage synthetic assets. Very similar to synthetics. It's basically like SNX. That's why I like synthetics. Claim token. Stay tuned to the latest updates from Octopus. Octopus Protocol, a robust DeFi protocol built on the Binance Smart Chain, allows insurance, issuance, trade, and management of decentralized derivative assets. Trade derivatives, manage assets, collateral, trustless architecture, minimal trading fees, and staking. Build, earn, ecosystems, trade. Unbelievable. That's amazing. Sorry, I never eat during the live stream. Never did it. I did it once. Probably won't do it again. Salty business. Okay, Octopus Protocol, though. Thank you for bringing that up, Ray. I believe we went over how to tackle this puppy. It might be something that's hot to trot. Wow, look at that. It just got more movement. Are you kidding me? This thing just went up 11. Oh, my gosh. You guys see what just happened there? Wow, so there's like no volume on this thing. It just went up. It just broke the resistance right now in front of us. That's crazy. Wow. The 1 minute candle, it just exploded. Those are bots or something. I mean, look how quickly they bought and sold that thing. Wow. Ray, man, we just saw that live. Everyone just see that happen just live? I mean, that just happened in the last 2 minutes. These two candles. Went from 10 to... That's 10% in 2 minutes. 10% in 2 minutes. I mean, only in cryptocurrency. Only in cryptocurrency. And then the sell-off. Wow, this thing is highly volatile. Highly volatile. Insane. KuCoin. These low-volume coins, right? What's the volume on this thing? Can't even see yet. Very low market cap. Just coming out. This thing's just getting started. All-time low was 7 cents. All-time high was $1. This thing was $1 already? Just 20 days ago. Amazing. I'd watch it closely. I got to watch more price action to get a real feel for it. See kind of how it plays out. But even just a few days ago, it was 7 cents. I mean, high risk, high reward play for these. Even just trying to fill your orders can be a struggle. Man is about to break out in the 1 minute. Look at that. 1 minute scalp for Mana. I mean, that's a bull pennant. if I've ever seen one. Did we check out Safe Haven? Someone mentioned it the other day. Hi, Lifer. Target for Strong. I'm making money on this thanks to you. Shout out to Strong, man. Thank you very much. Appreciate you, man. Yo, man, the calls just keep rocking in, man. You don't stop, man. Strong 282, man. Yeah, so let's look at the target we had for Strong. We went over this on the weekly screen share too, man. Like, we went over this in depth on the weekly screen share. So anyone that's like a full-blown lifer, if you missed the call, ask yourself, like, I went to the screen share, we went over it in depth, like, why did I, like, what was, you know, where was the disconnect between the knowledge and the research and the TA and the thought process, right? So first of all, we look for patterns that are bullish, right? I saw a shoulder ahead and a shoulder forming, right? Once we saw the shoulder even beginning to form, we said, you know, let's look for this to come back down. I thought we'd get lower to the bottom of the pattern. But I said anywhere in this buy zone, and it crept back into the buy zone right there. It broke out, came back into my buy zone for the wick. That could have been your second entry if you missed the first one right there. It then began to break on out, right? And pump and pump and pump. Then it formed, oh, I love that. Running out of bum. Cause I can see the sunlight in your eyes. And so this, bam, another pennant should break to the upside. It did. Then it formed a rising wedge, which if it broke out, would break out parabolically. We talk about that. It did break out parabolic. Boom. It hit my exact target. I mean, at 282. That's my target right there. I mean, we hit it. It's my target. 282 was my exact target. We nailed it. That was my measured move. We went right to it. Interesting. Now, it might double top up here. 4 hour, and you're overbought. But 1 hour actually has some room to grow. So let's look, man. You're right. This thing may not be done here in the 1 hour. You got to go to smaller time frames to see what the pump can give you. Ooh, I'm blinded by the lights. I can't see him till I've got my touch. Ooh, I'm blinded by the lights. I can't feel him till I get my. So look, I think this is it though. 308, man. I think you should bail out after that. Even now, why not get out now? I mean, why not just get out for 30? I'd take 70% off the table right now. Why not, man? You made a great trade. And I know you usually put £1 in there, so I know it wasn't a small trade. So why not just take a little off the table and keep it moving, man? Shout out to Crypto Greg, man. Every day with a $20 pound. Every single day making money. Every single day following the calls. Sticking to the plan. Hanging out with the lifer. Formatting an idea. Sticking to it. Actualizing wealth. Appreciate you, man. Wow, you're a true master and a great teacher. Real hidden gem. Bless up. Nailed it. No, we hit it, man. And we talked about this one. We curated this trade from the ground up. We really did, man. Strong. A lot of work went into that trade. A lot of time and effort went into making that money on that trade. Strong blocks, baby. I like The Weeknd. Who doesn't? I mean, how could you not like that song? It's amazing. Baby Dogecoin is the next altcoin to blow up. Get in early. 3 or 4 days old. Baby Doge is old to us, man. Baby Doge is like, we knew about it like a week ago. Strong with strong gains all day long, baby. All day long. Shout out to all the people who gave me a super chat. Shout out to all the love today. I appreciate you guys. 12:44. I'm going to run on out of here now. The stream should go from 10 to 12 every single day. We have been pushing it a little bit. Strong advice, lifer. All day long, man. Baby Doge in dog ears. Yeah, right? You're funny, bro. And Ban's starting to push up. Ren's starting to push up. Maker, Ave. Telling you, the 1 hour is about to reset and be oversold, and it's about to be some fun. So if you're my Patreon, just hopped up with 80% profits. Thank you. Yeah, there you go. That's a huge move, man. That's a huge move. I'll give you another one. I'll give you another one. And I'll get you moving. All right, so I'm going to be curating some trades coming up for my Patreons. Stay tuned for that. If you're in my group, look out for the trades. They'll be coming out. When that 1 hour resets, I'll look out for the best things that we can possibly get our teeth into. And we'll be ready to rock. Looks like Bitcoin's really going to hold this 33.8 level. Seems to be a nice place for entry, technically. Below that dotted line, 1 hour ready to rock. So I kind of like what we're seeing here for BTC. I'll take a look at BTCUP. There was your wick action. Already starting to get in, man. Everyone's already starting to get in. They're already getting in on that action right now. Like, they're like, whoa, that's a low. It's not a bad idea right now. You know, you take a gamble at it because stochastics are low. You take a shot for Bitcoin right now, 46.76, and then finally get the play all the way back to the top of the pattern. We got our fake out, but can we get our move all the way to the top? Very possible. It is a shoulder, head, and shoulder. Will the shoulder break to the downside? Stochastics say we're here. That's why I'm sketched out right now. We could break down or we could be in the middle. Watching that 7 minute. Once it resets, we'll see. So I'm going to watch this closely before I pounce on in there. Every trade really depends on the same trade for Bitcoin too as well. So I'm going to be putting in that work, watching it, analyzing it. And when I get it right, when I have a good feeling for it, I'm going to be pushing out some trades to my Patreon. So that's what you pay for in my Patreon. You pay for the knowledge, the feeling, and the vibe of what's going on in the market, right? And I try to keep my head to the market. You get video updates throughout the day about Bitcoin, like video trades. I explain the trades through a video as well, and all different things. Mitch Green, shout out to the strongest man in crypto. How much money do you get per day? Do you get per day from crypto? It depends, man. Hey, man, I appreciate you, Sam. Is more dumping the way to scare? I mean, per day in the crypto, like I already earned over like a few $100,000 this year in 2020. I've already earned over like I made 300 grand already in 2020, and we're only into the 7th month. So, I mean, you divide that 6 months by 200 grand. I mean, how much a day? Let's do the math, right? Let's do the math. I made 300 grand since January. I was up like 800, you know, honestly, but and I think I made more than that, but we'll be nice. We divide that, right, by 6 months, right, which is 180 days. So roughly $1,000 a day so far, you know, and if it keeps moving, it could get even more than that by the end of the year. So I don't know, 1666, 666, with the 666, which is God, the sun number. It doesn't mean the devil, it means the sun number, sun. 666 means sun. So yeah, so stay tuned, man. Stay up, man. And I show you all my trades and I show you what's going on. Do you think Bitcoin will go below 28K again? You should not talk money, you talk percentages. It all depends, though. I mean, it doesn't really matter. Well, I'll keep going. Yeah, it doesn't really matter. I mean, I'm just showing you exactly the percentage. Yeah, I mean, it depends on what you trade and what you do, too, right? Some people want to trade smaller. Some people want to go after 6% a day, 2% a day. Some people want, you know. I also, I had some big wins. Like, I had some big moves with Cake and a lot of, if you watch my channel, if you watched me before, if you stayed with the channel, it's been a roller coaster ride, man. A lot of crazy stuff has happened on this channel. We've 100x live, it's just been nuts. It's been absolutely nuts. Cake BTC starting to make a move right now as well, right? 666 per day, boom. A little wreckage, all part of the process. Yeah. 2021. Laugh out loud. Yeah, it's been a crazy year for a lot of different people, man. For sure. And I'm not a big shot, man. There's people way more, I am a tiny little small fry, man. Let's get real. I'm just a real person, that's all. I'm just someone who really tells you exactly what's going down. I don't really sugarcoat it, lie about it. It is what it is, FTT, man. Look, this wants to break on out too. We're getting some movement here. It's interesting. We're getting some signs that the alts really want to break out, even though the market's not set for it. I feel like it's definitely institutions getting antsy. They're just like, you know what? I'm going to just start barreling in. I also saw a statistic that was a lot of retail got into the stock market in the month of June more than in the month of January. Like $280 billion came in from retail into the stock market, and maybe even to cryptocurrency. So pretty interesting. So there was your trade on the 7-minute. We got the bounce off of the lower trend line. This could be the double bottom in our break to the upside as well. Interesting. If I could make 50K a year doing this, I'd be good. Phantom, please. We'll take a look at Phantom in a second. About to enter the news segment of the live. Wow, Phantom at 24 and bouncing off of... Look, Phantom is in a pennant right now on the 7-minute. It's in a bullish pennant. Look at this. Bottom of the trend line, ready to rock. Looking really sweet. It's another thing about trading the same way over and over again. It makes it a lot easier to find trades when you do the same things. It also makes it easier to trust the trade when you do the same thing over and over again. This pays lifers day to day. Let's support when you can all. Appreciate to everyone here on the live stream. Thank you very much for coming on in. The more money you make, the more money you make. It's not money when possible. Agreed. Percentage, not money when possible. Agreed. You're a big shot, a humble giant, man. No, man, come on, man. You don't even know my friends. I know people with serious cash. And honestly, I don't even give a damn about money. It does not matter, man. Because you know what? I had a job where I made more, and I was happier making less, being free. You know, so I don't. Money really does not matter to me. It's about being with the people I want to be around, making the type of environment that I want to make, and making money in the way that makes me feel like I'm putting my frequencies where I want them to be. Really, if that's what you're doing in life, then you're successful, in my opinion. Like, success does not mean that you have it all, you drive a Porsche. That, to me, all that is nonsense, right? Where it all comes from is, do you feel 100% in your skin, right? Right. But I did the percentage. You can go to 300 and divide it by 16, and you could do all the math. I gave you the calculator. You can go back, watch the calculator, do the percentage. Right? I gave you the math, man. Math never lies. It was all there. So Phantom, though, is forming this interesting. Crypto Greg, quick peek at YFI. Thanks. Shout out to Crypto Greg for the $10 super chat. Appreciate you, man. So look, Phantom is sitting here. This is an idea here. Risk 1% to gain 10%. I mean, I like this trade here. It's looking very, very bullish as well. 1 hour is also kind of oversold, saying this might be the catalyst of a break to the upside to continue on up. So Phantom, a Phantom scalp, risk 1%, guys. Risk a small percentage to get a larger percent. These are the trades you're looking for. Okay, so moving forward. I will say I'm not. No, I'm not. I wish I was, but I'm not yet. It's close. Phantom scalp. Take a look at YFI from my man Crypto Greg. Let's see what's going on with YFI on Binance. 36,003. All right. Okay. 7-minute scalp looks good too, man. You know what? The 7-minute scalps look nice, man. I'm thinking of sinking like a fat chunk into a 7-minute scalp. Just grabbing something off the top because I like that. It's looking viable. Looking like we can get a little bite to eat. Look, there's a cup and handle broke to the upside, right? There's another pennant. This thing wants to break up. 7-minute might be a nice little scalp, Crypto Greg. If you're just thinking about trying to take down some quick gains. Shout out to... And guys, don't do anything you see me do in this channel. None of this is financial advice. Please get yourself a financial advisor and do your own due diligence before getting into any coin or trade. Okay, thank you so much. Let's take a look at the bigger time frame. So look, bigger time frame. I got a bigger trade open. That's been open for a while now. To open it right here as the breakout at 31.7, stop loss was lower, right? And see if you can ride this all the way up though. 215% gain. So risk 33 to gain 215. This was a daily call that I made, a big boy trade. I call these big boy trades because, you know, you got to have some cojones and you got to be in long term. It's a bit of a cup and handle too forming. I see this breaking up 250%. So this is the call I've made, and I put out to my patrons, and it's still looking good. Thanks. Looking at a 10% scalp on Wi-Fi. Yeah, the scalp looks pretty nice on the 7-minute, honestly. It really does. Once we get confirmed push up here, this is poking down a little bit. Let's see. Once this kind of either pushes back or retraces up. Okay, guys, I'm going to get into the news now for BTC. If you want something, please send in a super chat. Please send in a super chat. I will check ICP. Send in a super chat. I'll go over it in a second if you really, really want to. And look, there's the push up on Bitcoin on the 7-minute. Tell me, this is your positional strength to get into Bitcoin. I like the entries on the 7-minute as long as the 1 hour looks good, and then we play them together in conjunction with each other. I'm actually going to make a move here. I get calls to trade. I get intuitions along with the way the whole trade looks. But we're seeing a little bit of a bullish push up here on the 1 hour. Alpha up 52%, right? Constellation DAG up 31%. KuCoin up 27%. Synthetics up 27%. Latentry Lit up 23%. Sushi Swap 18%. Aave 17%. Sandbox. So like these are all my coins I got, right? MWatt. Restart Energy, right? 12%, 12%, 10%. Pancake Swap. Dot up. Everything up. Booming. Interesting. Let's look at my smart trades over here. He was a smart trader with a smart trade. Meh. Let's take a look at this trade here. So 7-minute scalp on BTC. And then there's the scalp on YFI. About to pop too, man. I liked YFI's scalp right there. Just going to duplicate this for a second. We're going to look at the scalp on YFI. I'm going to take a look. I may take the trade myself. So I'm looking at it very, very closely right now. I believe in taking this trade myself on YFI. Risking very little to gain a lot more, right? And this is YFI, not YFII, right? Just to put that out there. Just so you see, it's the $36,000 coin, all right? YFI, all right? And now my phantom trade's going well in at 20, up a nice 16%, right? Still down $90 in the buy, made it 25. Thanks, Liver. Shout out to Ray, man. Appreciate you, man. Odd that TEL and LTC are still red. I mean, arterial pressure, cerebral perfusion pressure. Zentience, ICP. I thought it was internet control protocol or something like that. Like something real creepy. Internet protocol, you know. So 36,585, man, this thing pumped right in our face. Like, look, we called the pump. That was probably you buying, Crypto Greg. Tell me when you buy next time. Jeez, man. Freaking throwing it up. You're making it go up big. So we're going to risk 2% to gain 10. I'm going to put 10K in the trade as well. Right now, I'm going to put 36,646. This thing just popped hard on us, though. It's like we're chasing the candle now. Create the trade on that 7-minute. If we get it, we're chasing it now. I should have entered a second ago. I'd be up already big. She's booming. She's booming. Wow, look at the scalp, man. She's booming now. Look, I couldn't even get into the trade. Wow, like, I think you just made that happen, Crypto Greg. I really think you did. You put, what, 100K in there? Come on, man. It can't be a coincidence. The big man throws it down. The big man out on the beach throws it down. He throws it down like Shaquille O'Neal, man. I'm hitting Etherscan to watch the CG trade. 50K. I knew it was a big... Yo, that was your buy right there, bro. Because we're on the 7-minute. You threw 50K down on the order book. Definitely blasted it. Now I throw 10K on now. We're going to put 60K up in there. Like, we're going to blast this order book off. We can at least get it started. At least get it started. You know? I'm trying to get in at 36.7 on the dot now. It just won't let me. Like, I can't break. Come on. Come on, give me my... I can't get the buy. I'm trying to get the buy right now. 10K on the YFI trade. There it is. Down 47 on the quick buy-in, right? Because I got it at 660 on 370. And then it got slammed. See that? This thing is like trading an ETF, though. That's the only thing. It flies up and down like bananas. But we're just going to trade this up. When this gets up, we're going to get out. All right, Crypto Greg, that's it. It's going to take like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, hopefully about, 50, 60 minutes, right? And what I'm going to do is I'm going to put... What I like to do is... Crypto Greg, I'm going to put lines here like this. I'll put alerts on them all. Add an alert there. Create that. Add an alert here. Create that. When we hit certain places, I'll know. Add an alert there. Take that. But this trade should go well for us. It's looking really nice. Double bottomed out. Ready to go. Oscillators in our favor. We did the math. Proper risk management. If it doesn't, we're not going to lose that much. I know exactly what I'm going to lose in the trade. All right. We're only risking, look, stop losses here at 35,966. Stop loss was 2% to gain 10%. 5-to-1 risk reward ratio. Let's go, baby. Let's go. Probably make $1,000 today in about, a couple hours and walk away. That's a trade. I'm out in 60 minutes. Crypto Greg killing it, man, in the room. He's Denzel Washington in this gone in 60 seconds. Anyway. Tight stop loss. My stop loss right here below the hat. We'll see. 1 hour's in our favor too, though. Ooh, looking ugly, actually. 1 hour's bearish right now. So, yeah, this definitely has to be a quick trade. Oh, I'm taking a beat down. Look at that. Never chase the greens. Never chase the green candles. Down about 59, 60 bucks. 60 bucks. Not too bad. We'll maintain. We'll be all right. Dr. Ben is live now from your AGI open COG nerds out there. Amazing. All right, let's take a look at what they're saying here. Okay, breaking news. $55 billion London hedge fund to invest in cryptocurrency. Here we go, folks. We're going to break down the news for you now. Here we go. Breaking news, $55 billion London hedge fund to invest in cryptocurrency. A London hedge fund with $55 billion in assets under management has become the investment institution, has become the latest institution to enter cryptocurrency market by Financial Times. The hedge fund is looking to invest in blockchain technology and payment systems for cryptocurrency as well as stablecoins. Marshall Wallace, the London-based institutional investment firm, is reportedly looking to launch a private portfolio that will invest in digital finance companies. Wace may be venturing into crypto ecosystem now, but the investment firm has already invested in Circle, the U.S. financial technology firm behind the stable USD coin. Very interesting, man. Hedge fund. Ways to focus on stablecoin infrastructure. I like it. DOT is not up. I had to go look. I got excited. My boy, what's up, Trent? I'm so uneducated. How do I know what the formula for all 00? What to know my dollar amounts for swapping or selling? I'm confused for what though. If it's Bitcoin, you got to do the math all the time and double check and go back and forth. And it's a Satoshi value, so you got to times it by the amount that you have, like 0.05 times how much Bitcoin's worth at the moment. Coin shares to acquire Elwood's ETF index business for $17 million. The crypto asset management firm has acquired a $1 billion blockchain-based equities fund from Elwood Technologies. Europe's largest crypto fund manager, CoinShares, has bought the ETF index business from Alan Howard's firm, Elwood Technologies. CoinShares has announced the acquisition of the Invesco L1 Global Equity UCTIST ETF for $17 million. The Invesco managed unit, which is part of Elwood Technologies, offers ETF exposure to blockchain-based companies worldwide. The fund currently manages assets of more than $1 billion. Solana Solrise Finance closes $3.4 million funding round. That's a cheap round, which I got in on that one. Solrise Finance offers decentralized asset management services by leveraging Solana's high speed and low transaction costs. Solana protocol Solrise Finance has closed $3.4 million in funding. That saw participation from Alameda Research, CMS Holdings, DeFi Digital, and more. Solrise Finance allows anyone to create an investment fund and manage investors' assets in a non-custodial manner. The team says it will use the capital to make their platform more accessible to fund managers and investors on Solana. Solrise Finance has raised $3.4 million to grow its decentralized asset management protocol on Solana. Solrise Finance to expand investment platform. Some of DeFi venture capital funds participated in the round. Reciprocal Ventures and Sky Vision Capital, Parify Capital, Delphi Digital, and Jump Capital. We're going to make our own capital by leveraging Solana. We're Fortunox Capital. Fortunox. Basically like the fortune of Fort Knox. Fortunox Capital. Here at Fortunox Capital, we got your back. Fund managers can also allocate and automate investment pools across digital assets, including cryptocurrencies, stablecoins, and synthetics. Meanwhile, investors can allocate their funds, track asset performance, and earnings. The platform runs entirely on Solana smart contract technology, which means fund managers never have direct access to investors' funds. Investors also retain custody of their assets and can enter and exit funds without consulting the fund manager. Amazing. Benefiting from Solana's high performance, Solrise users may enjoy an advantage over the Ethereum-based investment protocols. At the same time, the viability and long-term success of an investment protocol on Solana are currently unproven, given the majority of DeFi users and liquidity center on Ethereum today. Facebook, Google app, Tesla stocks coming to Solana. Interesting. Look at that. That's some big news for sure. Blue chip stock on Solana. Solana will host tokenized stocks from a range of companies, including Facebook, Apple, Google, Netflix, Nvidia, PayPal, Square, and Tesla. Digital Assets AG DAG plans to list 55 tokenized stocks on the Layer 1 platform. Thanks, baby. You want to eat some? Take a bite. You're so cute.
Daddy?
Wow, FTX is a leading supporter of Solana. Watch my rug, though. Do not be getting... That was crazy how you swung red sauce near the rug. We gotta be careful. Brand new rug. Just put the rug in, man. I love you, honey, but don't, Sigmund becomes first bank to offer Ethereum staking. Signum now supports Ethereum 2.0 staking, offers clients up to 7% yield. The move makes Signum the first regulated bank in the world to offer Ethereum 2.0. What, baby?
Now he says if you want to go on a walk when you're done.
Okay, yes, for sure. Crypto Trader tells why he dumped Bitcoin at 59,000. HODL or HODL for dear life has been some time for now the mantra for crypto investors. However, asked about 80% of those who held on to Bitcoin either way 61,000 on April did not tell the same story. For some, it's a story of shattered hopes, while others feel they deserve something better. Timothy Sykes, a penny stock trader with over 20 years experience of trading stocks, analyzing markets, kept reminding his followers to study hard and normalize taking profits along the way, to shun emotional trading. And trading cryptocurrencies is not any different. Whereas buying and holding onto a crypto asset can prove profitable over time, it's naive not to sell and secure your profits when your analysis and instinct tells you so. David Knight, a crypto investor, took to social media to explain his modest reasons for his selling his holdings once it hit 59K. Although he accepts that it's one of the hardest decisions that he has ever had to make, he shares his reasons. First, he states that he found locking in financial stability for his family was liberating. He also states that his general health improved as he was no longer addicted to the price movements and now sleeps better. Lastly, he says that despite having sold, he feels uneasy about not owning Bitcoin and plans to commence stacking once again once his relocation is complete. He advises investors to frequently reassess what is important to them and collaborate their plan to their life expectancy. I mean, I know I'm in for the long haul for at least 10, 20 more years, so I'm not selling my Bitcoins. Like, no way. He made a good move if only he's buying back. FinCEN hires first chief digital currency advisor. All right, U.S. Financial Crimes Enforcement Network has appointed Michael Cover as first chief digital currency advisor. According to the press release, Michelle Cover, she's a woman, will serve as the agency's to advance FinCEN's leadership in the role of digital currency space and to mitigate illicit financial practices and exploitation. Crypto investors familiar with Mrs. Cover know her as a stringent judiciary personnel who has led anti-crypto money laundering cases since 2013, from the Department of Justice to the Treasury Department to a dedicated financial task force for financial stability. Ms. Cover has worked with various government agencies advising prosecutors and lawmakers on digital currency matters. One of the big achievements in digital asset space is developing the cryptocurrency seizure and forfeiture policy and legislation. Interesting. American regulators warm up to crypto banks authorized to hold stablecoins. Speculative Bitcoin needs regulation, says ECB president. Be right, not first, says Chairman Powell on digital assets. Interesting. Hell-bent on destroying Bitcoin, China shuts down more companies enabling trading activities. More FUD, man. More FUD. Ooh, and we got beamed out. This would be the buy zone right now. Oh, double bottoming out on the 7-minute. About to be stopped out of the trade. Bam. That's how you get stopped out real fast. And you know it's just going to stop and they're going to pump it up again. That's just how they do it. You're low in the stochastics. I mean, this trade's going to pump up hard, right? But, man. Head and shoulders on the hourly. I don't see that there, but I see a definitely bearish engulfing candle there, though. It's definitely sketchy, too, though. Bitcoin's in a sketchy place right now. Up and down, man. That's why I tight stop loss for sure. Tight stop loss. Look, I just got banged out for 240. I lost 240. It is what it is. Tight stop loss, man. If the market changes, I'm not trying to lose a lot of money. It doesn't work like that. I can make 10 of those and then make it all back in 2 trades. You know, 1 trade even. Oh, major dumpage right now in the market. Look at this. That's why you always have a stop loss. Now, get ready for a buyback, though. Usually this is the beautiful time to buy. Bitcoin dumping to 33.5. Let's see it come all the way down to support. Come on, Bitcoin. We only opened the trade a little earlier, Crypto Greg. There it is. There's the buyback in. Let's look at the 1 minute. You're looking for the divergence in the 1 minute now. See if it plays out. A little bit there, not too much. Wow, look at that buyback wick, though. 33.5 all the way bought back up on the 1 minute chart. Oversold. Now the 1 minute's going to actually be extremely oversold now. And there you go. Wow. I mean, the 1 hour. Look at that nasty candle. That is a head and shoulder on the 1 hour, and it's starting to fall to the downside. Possibly that it plays to the downside. And that's our target right there at 32K, right? I don't know. I don't think the short keeps going just because you're just too oversold in the 1 hour. Tells me that it's probably time to get back into the trade and ride this up to the upside. These are really good buy-ins on these low dumps, you know. So I'm looking at this now too. The buy loan, I mean, the battle came back down. I figured we would get 33.4, 33.1 even is a very, very, very viable possibility. That's what I see happening, right? But you are low on that stochastic, man. Extremely low. Right when I'm about to leave, this dump happens, of course. I got so much to do today, man. People to tutor, things to do, man. Come on, baby. Yeah, I'm going to sit back on the sidelines and wait for some support to fall through. Maybe for this to double up. Start a new trend. But we did just break the trend, too. See, we had this beautiful trend. You know? Now, here's the deal. I'd watch this on like a 15-minute, and this is what we're looking for now. Look, it's breaking down. It's going to come back up. When it hits this, that's what we're going to short. So we may have to short, man. We may have to short this. We may. I'm ready for it in case. I mean, we're oversold on these time frames, though. But I seen this last time. Remember, they pinned it way back here somewhere. They did this right there. And they just pinned the 1 hour. Look, we were oversold. And I said, well, we have to go. And they just drilled us. So, remember, man, stop losses at all times. The market makers do control the market. Remember that. You do not control the market. You have to play your part where you fit in. Remember that until you become a whale. And that's it. Then you can manipulate the market. Those are not bot buys on do your own research. Remember, the Discord was buying small amounts to help get the Trust Wallet enabled. That's all it was. Got stopped out. Yep. Bitcoin dumping, that's why. Yeah. Seems to be stabilizing right now, though. It did hit support. See that support region I had drawn right here, which is at 33.5, and we bounced off of it. Now we're at 33.6 and on our way, but sketchy business, man. I can't wait to have my own TA on point so I can trade BTC and XRP. I'm learning on Forex right now. It could also be stop hunting. They've been vicious with the stop hunting recently, like just vicious, absolutely vicious. It's a vicious world out here, man. It really is. That's why I dollar cost average into projects that I really like. Like, you just keep buying Phantom and keep buying Phantom and keep buying Phantom until it's just like, and you just battle through it. You know what I'm saying? Nasty red. They have everything and then blah. All right, everybody. Thank you so much for being here. I'm going to run on out for the day. I appreciate you. I will see you tomorrow at 10 a.m. on the dot. I'm going to be ready. I'm going to be early tomorrow. I'm telling you right now. But guys, thank you so much for being here. I appreciate you. 178 likes, 120 people watching. Get the likes up to 200 if we could. If there's that many people, it would be awesome. Safe Haven and Aloha might be gems. I like Safe Haven. I can't wait to have my own yeah, word. Sorry, Crypto Greg, man. And I lost 240, so you lost about a G from my calculations. I hope this Dogecoin goes the way out of the Uncle Daddy. This guy, man. Baby Moon Wolf. It's another crazy coin just on the radar. Oh, wow. This thing is gone in the last hour. Look at that thing. Gone. To me, I feel like the show is already over. Baby Moon Wolf, man. Let's look at Thorium. How did Thorium do? We had it in that pennant. It did not break out of the pennant. It dumped out the pennant, looked like. See that? And then boom. No geets. These coins blow, man. These tiny little coins, they're the worst. They really are. Don't get sucked into them. I'm telling you right now. Just trade yours trade. Put money into projects that you really, really like. And look at Bitcoin pumping back up on the green. Honestly, pumping hard. One thing. Oh, there it is. Yeah. $64, man. Pancake Honey still pushing hard, bro. Honey, man. Honey doing its thing. Shout out to the honey lovers out here. Shout out to all those honey lovers. Shout out to all my honey lovers out there in the internet world. And look, I went back into BTCUP. We're up $100 now, doing our thing. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna ride that trade out back on the green. So at least get back the loss, you know. BTCUP is the play right now so far. I mean, I think they tried to scare people out on that wick. You got to buy into those wicks. So I bought into the wick on BTCUP for the 9733. Now back up 97. Play this in. We're back in the channel now too. All is well now. All is well. Honestly, that YFI trade probably should have. If we had no stop loss, we would have been fine. See, isn't that crazy? But you got to use the stop loss. It is what it is. If it could have been a worse dump, and it could have been really nasty. I wish we had waited like 5 minutes because we could have opened up the trade then instead of now, you know. But it is what it is. I'll begin to trade this the way it is, BTC up, and I'll trade BTC up just back up to like 4K, hopefully 34,000, 30. You know, my target's going to be very, very tight. You know, again, 10%, and we're out, right? We'll make a G on this if possible, and then we'll move on for the day. All right, thank you guys so much for being here. I appreciate it. Please comment, like, and subscribe. Hit the bell for notifications. You can find out when I post my next video. Remember, if you came to the channel, then you're already doing the right thing, guys. Right? You are. And we're going to say it like we do at the end of every live stream. 1, 2, 3, crypto is life. Right? If I can find it. I always have to find it now. I think I closed it. I don't know where it is. I got to go find my studio. YouTube studio. And then you got to find the live button. And then you got to get into it. We're almost away to 11,000, guys. 10,582 subscribers. Let's get to 11,000 quick, man. Quick, faster than fast. So we can just skip right through to 20K. Get to 20K, get to 100K, keep it moving. And, yeah. At this rate, though, 2,000, it's going to take a while to get to 100K. We gotta speed it up. But shout out to everyone here. Thank you for coming on in. I appreciate you guys more than you would ever know. Thank you for all the super chats. Thank you for all the love. Thank you for all the support. And I'll see you guys on the next live stream tomorrow morning at 10 a.m. 1, 2, 3, crypto is life.